because you literally have to press the go live button to go live.
You do.
It's stupid and I hate it.
Yep.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can people
Hopefully
hear
you can
us?
hear all of us.
You should be able to now. It says excellent connection. And we are live. So hopefully it's fine. I need that mother truckin' link to the mother truckin'. Oh, where is it? It won't.
All right. Update is live. I was up until 2 a.m.
Give me that. Put it. What the fuck, you piece of shit? Put that there. That can fuck off. We can go back here. Here. Cool. 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 Cool, 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 cool. All right.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. We have an update. For
Like
those,
an insanely big one too.
yeah, for those who can see, it is 9 a.m. in the morning in the land down under. Where do we even start? Fucking hell. All right.
Start at next wave, I guess.
I don't know. You tell me. I might.
I think we start
This.
just at the top of the update list.
All right, sounds good.
Because we've got some rules updates. Most of them are just clarifications and rewordings. So, like with marksmanship and multispectral visor, they now have a note below them about how they are affected by white noise and reflective zones.
Oh, thank God.
And has a hot link that goes to those rules. It's beautiful.
We can promise to explain the stupid new peripheral thing.
I will do my best.
Do we just want to do that now? Because it's literally the first thing under the new special skills, unless there was anything like really crazy about any of the
Nick,
clarifications and rewordings.
Nick really wants to do the the housekeeping.
Okay, Nick, do your housekeeping.
I've looked before we started. I skimmed through the whole rule book for all the blue text, and there's a lot of really nice rephrasing, reorganizing. Like in the vaulting, they've got 2 more pictures to demonstrate just plain vaulting up and vaulting down. Stuff like in close combat, everything you can do in close combat is now a table and not or a list and not a paragraph.
That's good. I like lists. I don't want to have to skim through an entire paragraph.
Yes. Some updates with all the healing skills that now talk about how they can be used. Like Doctor can be used on anything with wound or with vitality, or anything that allows it to do it.
This skill allows it to apply to anyone whose skill this can apply to.
Because of
the snake is eating its own tail.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just funny.
Yeah. And yeah, techno-organic, it's a lot cleaner than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I haven't looked at the new rules.
It works exactly as it sounds like it should, right? It's just there's no that. Yeah.
It's Trooper has to be in an unconscious state, and it can be canceled by using the Doctor, Engineer, Medkit, or Gizmo Kit, regardless of Vita or structure. That's it. They've also had nice clarifications with how Doctor, Engineer, Gizmo Kit, Medkit interact with NWI. So specifying if you're NWI and you're a doctor, you could heal yourself.
Oh, nice.
Cool. But, you know, we knew that was a thing.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have clarification.
Is there anything else big in the minor rules update stuff, or is it just onto the new skills?
There's a few, and I'll try to remember which. Cube got an update.
Yep.
More specifically, Cube 2.0 got an update.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
Cube 2.0 gets +3 save versus Sepsitor.
Ooh!
Okay.
That one skill that I've literally never had used against me.
Yeah.
You're more resistant to getting step-sisted. Okay.
You might be more likely to get Sepsidorized now because the models with Sepsidors actually move like they should.
They fucking zoom now. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about Cyberplug?
Can you explain Cyberplug, Nick?
Okay, let me...
I was going to ask Jordan to do it because Jordan seems to be posting it everywhere and knows how it works.
No, I read the rules. There's some stuff that needed clarification. I can give an overview, I guess, and Nick can correct me if I'm wrong. Sure. So Cyberplug, the way that I am understanding it currently, is a new system of operators and peripherals. A good way to think about it is similar to old puppets, and it's a mix of like old puppets and old proxies. And current proxies, sorry, post-humans. So you get your peripheral operator with the skill Cyberplug and a Cyberplug peripheral. And the peripheral is in one of two modes. It's either autonomous or controlled. When it is in the controlled mode, you spend an order to activate both the peripheral and the operator. The peripheral does whatever it wants to do, and the operator sits there idling. It generates AROs and everything. And if I am understanding this correctly, whenever you activate, you can choose to swap it to autonomous mode. Nick?
I believe it's just you activate them, and then you declare if you're activating using the autonomous profile.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a little... I'd have to read it a few more times to get the gist, or get the nuance of it. I believe in active, you declare that you're activating the controller and using the connected profile, in which case basically it works. Yeah. The connected profile is the one that's actually activating, and the controller is idling, which
sitting there spazzing out in a corner.
Yeah, it basically just means that the controller is open to be ARO'd.
Yeah. And then, so when you activate it in autonomous mode, it essentially just means you are activating just the peripheral, and it basically acts like a true additional trooper, basically. You can spend orders on it, you can make it do stuff, it can ARO. A controller can have up to 2 Cyberplug peripherals equipped at any one time. One of them can be in controlled mode, the other has to be in autonomous mode. If the controller goes into a null state or is isolated, the peripheral does not become disconnected. It instead swaps into autonomous mode, and you can continue to use it as such.
So you can have up to 2 of them, and it works basically like controller servant, where you can only be activating with one or the other, and the other one's just there.
Cool.
For AROs, you can choose whether to ARO with the connected or autonomous profile. If you activate with the connected profile, then the controller's ARO is automatically idle.
Yeah.
So are they going to see play?
Yeah, if the controller dies, Ivory, they just go into autonomous mode. So you don't lose access to the Cyberplug peripheral if the controller goes down. It just swaps into Roomba mode.
Do you have to take a Cyberplug dude to take the peripheral?
I believe that is the way the rules are intended. However, currently on Army, I believe you can just add peripherals to the list.
So you just
And it
add
doesn't error.
like a 13-point ARO piece that just sits there and counts as a 16th body.
Yeah, I assume CB are going to have to like tighten up some stuff on Army. Because yeah, right now I believe you can just add the peripheral to a list and it does not error out.
Hell yeah!
I believe it's covered just by the basic peripheral rules
Yeah.
that the peripheral needs a controller.
Nick,
Yeah.
that's such a
Rather than-
buzzkill, Nick. That
So,
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess in like descending order of importance from rules now, unless there are still questions about Cyberplug, but I think let me know. Like I think we explained that pretty well. It's a
Mate,
potentially fancy new peripheral skill. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I think it's really cool. I think that it's really neat that you don't just lose the peripheral if something happens to the controller, which is generally like the complaint about those sort of active peripheral pieces, like your antipodes, puppets. What else am I missing here? I'm missing one probably.
Yeah.
Drummers.
yeah, Corbo, like a month ago, we were playing a completely different game. Everyone
I
is
know.
starting from like square, aside from like fundamentals. Even then, the ITS missions are so crazy that even a lot of the fundamentals might be like, oh, I gotta rethink how I do stuff now.
Yep.
We're playing a completely different game, and it's very exciting.
Yeah. Do you want to explain techno-organic and tech recovery, Nick?
Sure. Let me click over to them. I need to get used to the fact that they've got a go back to index button at the top now.
Ooh, you're spoiled.
So tech recovery, I think it mostly went on to flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, almost entirely.
Yeah, and basically that means that if the model is currently under a state that could be canceled using the engineer skill, you can gizmo kit them instead.
Yep.
So this will help if you have a flyer that is isolated, then you could potentially just shoot them with a gizmo kit, knock the isolated off.
I actually think vehicles are going to see play, and I actually think they're very good now.
I do too. I think there are like 4 vehicles that are going to see play.
Yeah.
The number of vehicles that'll see play definitely has gone up.
Yes.
And I hate to say it, but the red eye is like actually good, I think.
I think it's fine.
I think it's actually good.
I still don't think it's the best one.
No, not even
but I think
close.
it's fine.
But I actually think it's quite good.
I think it's the one that is probably going to generate like a groan test, because when you get spec fired by a continuous damage grenade
At BS14.
and it hits
yeah.
at BS14, like when you get like done dirty by that, it's going to be real unpleasant.
People are like, I take the Squalo grenade launcher. Like, nah, just take a fucking red eye.
Let's take a fucking red eye. And techno-organic essentially works exactly as it like reads. Like a model with techno-organic can be doctored or engineered, med-kitted or gizmo-kitted.
Yep.
It's
The-
cool. It's just
The Skyhound. Yeah. I was gonna say, Josh in the chat, Skyhound, I think is the best vehicle. I don't think it's like, it might be close, but I think it's definitively the best vehicle. It covers every range band. It's just as fast. It's just as stupid. It's in the Great Faction. Like that thing is going to be a menace.
I think it's fine. I like the Hacker's Lam one a lot because it commits war crimes from the sky.
The one thing on techno-organic that we were unsure of, and has been clarified now, it only works if they're in an unconscious state. So you can't have someone with multiple vitality techno-organic and engineer them up if they're not unconscious.
Yeah.
It also
But
means
remember,
that
NWI counts as an unconscious state.
yes. It also means that if you have, say, the new tag that's techno-organic and has structure, you can only doctor them back up from unconscious, not to repair them.
I guess that actually begs the question about the tag specifically. So, because the tag has Gizmo Kit Fizz equals X, it doesn't have Med Kit Fizz equals X, right?
It does.
So,
It does.
oh,
now.
it does?
They
Oh,
added it.
no!
Yeah.
CB, no! Don't ruin my fun!
There are a couple things in there that was, I think, the biggest one I noticed that they had left out of the preview because it would have just raised more questions about how a new rule works than
Why are they
wanted
the
to.
same number? Why are they the same number? Make one of them better!
Hey, you got TagCom on that thing.
You do have TagCom on that thing. It's cool.
Yeah.
And the gearheads are actually, like, kind of, like, cool.
So if you want your better Gizmo Kit than Med Kit, you take TagCom because that only adds
Yeah.
to Gizmo Kit.
That's true.
100%.
All right. I'll explain journalist because I kind of know what it does. If you take a guts roll in zone of control of a journalist, you get +3. If an enemy takes a guts roll within zone of control of a journalist, they take a -3. Ooh. You've got the secret tech of the Warcore that's near the what's an
The
ARO
civilian?
piece that doesn't have courage or religious? I can't think
It's-
of one.
It's such a niche rule. Someone is going to get fucking boomed by this at like a 2-day event, and it is going to be the only story they tell
Yeah.
from that event.
Yeah, except I find it hilarious because it's going to be a prone Warcore on a roof going, "Come
Yeah.
on, buddy, stay up for the pictures."
No, like, I think the first half of it is definitely going to come up because now, well, you've got your Warcore back there, like act as an ARO, and yeah, good point. It does not apply to religious because religious is not a guts check. So now, if you've got your core of grunts back there, you pop your Warcore down, and suddenly they're more likely not to just randomly put their heads down when you don't want them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also like that it now includes, like, this is how it interacts with campaign rules, because that
Yeah.
gives me hope that we might see campaign rules come back.
Yep.
Oh, that might be interesting. We'll see though.
All right. A bunch of housekeeping.
Yep.
Has any rule particularly changed, or is it just making more like clarifications?
I think there's a couple more in there, and let me try to remember which ones they are. Most of them are just clarifications.
All right.
I think they made stealth kind of work in a fire team again, but not quite.
Here's a nice important one that we can debate for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
The one change to the weapons table?
The one change to the weapons table.
Oh, we're gonna talk about pitches.
Sure, why not? Here's pitches. If you're listening and not watching, pitches are now 0 from up to 16 inches. They're -3 up to 24 inches. And they're -6 up to 48 inches. So 16 to 24 is now an additional -3, and 24 to 32 is now an additional -3 versus what it used to be. I think we all kind of have the same opinion where it's like it's a step in the right direction, but I still wish I couldn't shoot a pitcher at 48.
It's about what I expected CB to do. Like if I had have made a guess, it would have been close to this. It's not what I wanted. I did want pitches to get like hard capped to either like 24 or 16 inches, but I understand them not wanting to do that. It punishes unlinked pitches, so like people like Bereeds in Hackislam, Cyber Ghosts.
The first one that comes to Cyber Ghost is the first one that comes to my head because Chris talks about how pitches are kind of like 1 dice on 11's unreliable already, where now it's like 1 dice on an 8 if you're shooting at 24. So it's like you may as well not fucking have it.
Yeah, so it like again, it punishes things trying to do, quote unquote like the fair pitcher. And it like it's a slap on the wrist for linked ones in fire teams. Basically, if you're trying to do like a BS 12 or 11 guy in a link, throwing it like 32 inches, you're doing essentially what I was doing with Bit and Kiss for like all of last year.
So
and
yeah,
clenches up a little bit.
The math for linked pitches at 24 inches was 84%. It's now 70%.
Yeah.
Blockers and linked pitches with X visors have zero change in their numbers because of how X visor works. So blockers are still landing a pitcher up to 84% of the time, which, like, I think the outliers are the things that need to kind of be like, ooh, maybe we should have capped it at 32 instead of having a blocker like shoot a pitcher at sniper ranges.
Yeah, well,
it's definitely a start, and I think then they can evaluate whether they need to knock off some of the high end of that range band and just make it.
It's exactly that. It's exactly that. It's a safe initial change. It's better than what they were. We've essentially moved back to N4, but there is no positive range band now. So again, we're getting there slowly. I think it's a good start. I think it is genuinely like a good start with adjusting pitches.
Yep. Things like Cyclones, as Corvus saying in the chat, they're still shooting pitches on just as good numbers as they were. So have no fear if you're playing Tunguska, you're still doing pitcher plays. Just don't do it into Shazvasti, as you'll find out later.
Yeah. Hollow Men have a little bit of a rougher time now because they were one of those BS12 pitches, so that first one might be a little rough.
They're BS13, my friend.
Okay, so then they're fine. I think Ivory pointed out in the chat, stealth now works in a mixed link as long as you are moving.
Mm-hmm.
If you do anything else, bad times.
The key word there is declare. So even though you end up idling, which is a movement skill, you're declaring BS attack or whatever, it still breaks the stealth.
Yeah.
So you have to declare a movement skill.
You are a stealthy boy so long as you move. Otherwise, things start getting a little bit suspect.
It's a good change, and it felt unintentional that stealth was broken for a year.
It felt like they forgot the FAQ that they stapled onto it in N4 when they moved over to N5, and then they just sort of kept moving, and then they were like, okay, we'll fix it now.
Here's one that people are going to completely forget about because CB kind of, I don't think did it properly, is that immunity shock is not on troopers with 2 Vita or structure anymore, which means that you have to remember that only things with specifically Vita 1 are affected by shock. And I remember in the live stream, Nick and I were talking about Fiddler, and I didn't realize Fiddler is structure. So she's naturally shock immune. And I was like, she's lost her shock immune. Fiddler sucks. She's structure. Okay. So she's naturally shock immune.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a way that worked, and I forgot to look at that aspect. She is structure.
I guess.
Oh, which means she could engineer herself when she's in the Wounding Cap.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Okay, Fiddler, slightly better than I thought.
Not
that I thought she was bad.
No. So I guess if that's all the rules stuff, unless Nick,
there's one I misremembered before. It's not Doctor Engineer that say you can apply to anything that it allows you to. It was the cube and remote presence.
Oh, sure.
The reroll on that now so cube now says when using the doctor skill or any other special skill or pieces of equipment that explicitly say so to heal a trooper with cube, you can reroll failed whip checks.
Okay.
So if you have a techno-organic with a cube and you engineer them, you can use the cube to reroll.
Okay, that's good. That's nice. That's one of those edge cases.
I feel like there isn't a techno-organic unit that doesn't have a cube.
Well, it also applies backwards for Doctor to
the dinosaurs don't have a cube, Tristan.
I don't know. Okay, so it does matter.
It does. So I guess if we want to start moving on to the army changes, I guess I'll just check with Nick. I know you said there was like some big changes that were missed. Do you want to point those out as we get to the armies?
I think when we get to them.
Cool. So Next Wave has been added. They're very, very cool. I guess One of the big things we had from our episode is that we were really curious about what the low end for next wave was going to look like.
Non-existent.
Tristan, could you do me a favor on the stream and go to next wave and filter by 10 points or less?
I can filter by 11 or 9. I'll do 9 because
filter by 10
I
points
can't.
or less.
There's not 10, you fucking donkey.
There's not. Okay, 9 points or less it is.
That's the bigger than so. What the fuck? Oh, that's Swick. Lol. Shut up, guys. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, filter by 9 Swick or less.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Filter by 9 points or less.
What am I doing? Why is it working? Is this broken?
It shouldn't be.
I think it's broken.
Alright, fine. I'll just do it on my app. Give me a second.
It's like 4 units.
It is. I'll do it by... that's why I was trying to illustrate
broken.
a point fucking visually, you chud.
I know, it's very broken.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you under 10 points, you have Slave Drone, you have Glyph Warcore, you have Sacha, you have R-Drone, one R-Drone, one, and that's it. That's it. The only regular order you get is one R-Drone under 10 points.
Yep.
Now, I hear you asking, but what about Icadrons? They were 9 points.
What?
Hey, Tristan, would you like to click on Icadrons?
Some people might look at this and go, oh my god, it has Dogged. That's so good. No, that's really bad.
It's an optional skill. You don't have to use it.
Even so. Like, it's remote presence Dogged, yes. Ooh, kind of cool. It's 11 points now. And that's 11 points in every combined faction. That's 4 points from every single combined army list in the game that you're not getting back.
They've taken Icadrons and they've put them on the Unidron chassis. Because as far as the model goes, they're basically a Unidron chassis with extra baggage.
Thank you, Cthulhu Blues. You are a genius. You have to do the less than sign before the number.
Okay.
Yes, this is your option. Oop, the people can't see it.
And they're slow as well. They're 4-4 instead of they were 6-4 before. And they lost the flash pulse.
These are your
The
options
flash
for
pulse is
under
the big
10
one.
points.
Yeah.
And one of those is a peripheral.
A way to think about it is they've gone from being one of the best units in the game to just being the best baggage bot in the game.
Isn't the Toha one better?
Possibly, I don't know if the points changed on it.
The Toha one's not a repeater.
You said baggage bot. It's a better baggage bot.
Sure.
I would take a mule bot over this. I'm not lying.
I think you're crazy. It's still got a fucking flamethrower, Tristan.
Most combined armies now start with one Icadron and an R-Drone instead of 2 Icadrons.
You still
That
take
sounds
2 in
about
the
right.
wave because you have to take 2 in the wave because it's the cheapest regular order aside from an R-Drone.
The list I made didn't play 2 Icadrons. It played 1 and it was still 15 orders.
Yes, that's true. But if I think like you want to play the tag, you want to play like an Achilles semi-expensive Harris or something like, I don't know, you're going to feel very limited. It's going to be a lot of Harbingers, I think.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Core. Look, the Icadron's been insane for so long. It's good that it has been adjusted. It's just in the context of next wave, it makes them a little bit more rough because they're lower. I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't think it is. I think next wave are the most starved low end in the game. I think they've taken that crown from MO pretty handily. But next wave are one of the coolest factions in the game. So we finally got the updates for Patroclus and Drakios. They both do have Fireteam Master. We fucking called it. I felt really good about that.
Not that they have Fireteam Master without any restrictions.
Yeah, Fireteam Master. I think out of the two of them, Patro is definitely the better of the two if we want to go to him, because he's a 31 point burst 3 HRL with smoke grenades naturally.
Burst 2 smoke grenades naturally.
Yeah, burst 2 smoke grenades naturally, because he is BS attack +1 burst.
31 points.
Hello, Jeff. Hello, Defective Dice.
He pretty much always has 5 armor. He can be an ARO piece from anywhere on the table. He's a specialist. He's
He's
NW.
horrifically linkable, like horrifically linkable.
Hold
Like,
on a second. He's not shock immune.
Wait, he's not?
He's not shock immune. He's only one
he
vine
One
and
Vine
NWI.
NWI, no shock.
Well, he's not an ARO. He's not an ARO piece then.
No, he's not. Fucking hell. Oh, that's funny.
Oh well, he's not an
But I-
ARO piece, boys.
Hey,
Having
fighting Hector's
one
pretty
smoke in
shocking.
the faction.
Yeah, is this the one smoking the faction?
I
So
think
the
it's-
only vision control in the faction are the smoke grenades on Patroclus and the Ironside Disco Baller. That's it.
Okay. Patroclus is pretty much an
That's-
auto-include then.
Yeah, that's for one smoke. That's about the most reliable smoke in the game.
NBH, so the way that Pandora's fire team, Patroclus's fire team, and Drakios's fire team work, Fire Team Master makes all irregulars in a link regular. That is the important part. Is they will make your dinosaurs regular, they will make your rain dancers regular in Patroclus and Drakios's link, and you're sort of just picking whichever one of those links you like the most, or even like two of them potentially as well.
Did you guys notice this?
What's that?
Achilles' fire team is not allowed any wildcards.
Ooh.
Yes, that's cool. That's, again, thematic and cool. I also, if we want to actually go take a look at Achilles, I don't know if this is an error or not.
Yeah,
He did not have his non-LT his non-LT profiles removed.
Yep. Subject to change,
I'm not-
guys.
Yeah, I kind of like having the option. I think most of the time you are just going to take him as the LT because it's cheaper and it's whip 15.
I don't think
And
so,
it's
actually.
Not like
I don't think so. I think most of the time, you don't want to take Achilles as the LT because everything is so goddamn expensive. You're
It's
taking,
really expensive.
and you just like your game plan might be shove Achilles where the sun don't shine, and you don't want to have that. Oh, I'm scared to use Achilles because my chain of command is 29 points in a faction where I don't have an extra 6 points to spare.
Yeah.
I think two harbingers. Because you're going to have to take the low end anyway, and maybe you don't want to take the Echidrons. I reckon you're taking two Harbingers 75% of the time.
even with Achilles.
Maybe I'm just a bitch, but that...
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Jordan? You're a CA guy.
I think the most... So here's what I think. I think the three most... I think there are like three LTs in the faction that are going to be played. It's going to be Achilles... It's going to be the Ironside Disco Baller, and it's going to be the Harbinger with a decoy. And it will just depend if you can afford those two slots on the Harbingers, and if you can afford Pandora as a cock, because she's just really good at that.
That's if. And I can see Ivory going, yeah, Pandora cock. It's like, it's 6 points, Ivory. Did you
It's a lot of
see?
points.
Did you see the lack of low end? 6 points is ginormous in this faction. You're not filling the low end with mule bots and stuff. You have nothing.
So, do we want to talk about? Do we want to go talk about Drakios,
Likewise.
or is there anything else to say about Patroclus?
Sorry, we're being is there anything decent about another Patroclus option? You got Patroclus cock
You do have Patroclus cock.
For-
He's more expensive.
for 5 points extra instead of
Yeah.
Chain of Command
Six.
looks to be 5 points at this right now, even in other factions. So any
Yeah.
other like new Chain of Command profiles that popped up this change are all like 5 point
yeah.
increases.
The surprise attack profiles I don't think you're ever taking. Because you're not getting the +1 burst smoke, which I think is pretty valuable.
Mhm.
Multi-Martin rifle seems pretty meh.
The Chain of Command also loses +1. Oh, sorry, no,
it
sorry. There's
doesn't.
a +1 burst Chain of
Yeah.
Command. Never mind.
Yeah, it's still there. I think 90% of the time, or 99% of the time, you're taking these +1 burst profiles.
I think so too.
I think Patroclus might be your better Chain of Command.
I
Because
think, yeah.
He also
Um,
loses half a Swick for taking Chain of Command.
He is an active piece, though. If you're taking...
Mhm.
if
Cthulhu, I don't know what the I think the stingers are listed there so that if Pandora does die, the Link team will break if it includes the Stingers. And the other thing as well is I believe the clause to get the extra coherency distance requires the original training on the... No, it doesn't? They fixed that?
Sorry. Yes, it requires all of them to be original. So if she takes a Link where it's her and a bunch of Stingers, they're all regular, they get the extra coherency bonus. But now if she goes down, the whole Link breaks, regardless of what's left.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The Stingers are interesting. We can talk about them in a little bit. Do we want to talk about Drakios quickly?
Just one final thing on Patroclus.
Yep.
If he's an auto-include, he's probably more of a reasonable auto-include chain of command, if that's your thing. Ivory's saying 2 Harbingers is 26 points. So? They're the second, like the third cheapest regular order in the faction. Like, you're taking 2 of them most lists anyway, because you have to. So, like, whatever. Like, if you want to take Achilles and cock it, that's 100 points. So, I mean, go for it if you want to.
So here's the thing. Patroclus cock is cheaper than Pandora cock.
It is.
Like, compared to going between the 2 profiles. Like, making Pandora a cock from one of her other profiles is more expensive than making Patroclus the cock.
Yep, and Patroclus is harder
as well.
Patroclus is harder to assassinate because obviously Pandora's a hacker.
Yeah.
Obviously pitches have been nerfed, but you know that doesn't mean much. All right, let's talk about the most
feels
average.
Very like Securitate.
Yeah, it does.
Feels a bit like a Securitate.
But
yeah.
This faction lacks its interventor. Let's talk about the most average boy. It's Drakios.
He found his second wound, guys. Everyone give him a clap.
He's tougher than Patroclus.
Yep.
He is.
Because he
guys,
look!
look!
Wounds, which means he's got shock immune.
Look, 2 Vita, shock immune.
That's what I said. He found his second wound.
No. Remember how CB said they removed all that? They didn't.
Oh, well, that's a funny one.
They must have gone through and removed it and then added new wave.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So which profile are you taking here?
Dude,
because I don't know.
Heavy flamethrower is continuous damage twice?
No, that's not how that works, Tristan.
Isn't it?
No, you don't get double continuous damage.
So
hi, Ian.
Legitimately, the cheap one with the Panzerfaust, a Panzerfaust that's continuous damage, sounds insane.
Like,
it sounds so good.
Yeah. So like his fire team is the Shadow Fire team. So he's got the rain dancers, which you care about. It's the Dragon Fire team, not the Shadow one. My bad. So you've got, with the Dragon keywords, you've got Rain Dancer, FTOs, Ironsides, and Steeljaws. I don't know if Ironsides are going to be something you want to pair with him, because I think they're better off in their own duo of like the AP HMG and the Disco Bowler. He runs with Rain Dancers really well. He runs with the Dinosaurs really well. I don't know if he's better. I don't know if you're better off taking him or Patroclus.
If you're only running one Ironside for Disco Balls, I think the Dragonfire team is where you drop it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because the Ironside is still going to fight well at closer range bands, so moving up the table and discoing seems like it would work well. I think it's either the Panzerfaust or the Red Fury.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah, I
this
think
seems
so
like a fire team that wants to walk up the table and engage at mid-range before it throws all the dinosaurs in.
This might be a meta thing, Corbo, but we found with the prevalence of white noise and albedo, we don't really put up MSV AROs anymore. Even with 6 Sense, albedo might cancel the shooting through white noise. It doesn't cancel the albedo. Crux Knights are fucking everywhere. At one point, Overdrons were like in everyone's second combined army list, so there wasn't really a value to having that like a bolt sniper or something like that. It sounds great on paper, but it pretty much dies in one order.
Again, so in the Ironside Link, he's a duo. So not a duo, he's a specialist operative. So he's like a way to get a specialist operative up the board. Is Patroclus a specialist operative?
is.
Yes, he is. Yep. Cool. I think just to double check as well, we're only looking at the FTO profiles, right? Like his profiles with his little bot just aren't compelling. Am I crazy?
No, I think they are compelling. I think they're amazing.
They actually do?
Yeah, it has a mind dispenser, dude.
It has a mind dispenser, but it's BS10.
Yeah,
So?
it's BS10, dude.
It's double shot.
And?
It's
It's 37 points at the cheapest.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's great, but I wouldn't ignore it.
Okay.
Like, there's a discussion there.
I like the peripheral. I'm not sold on what it's attached to.
Yeah,
That's fair.
okay.
That's fair.
Okay,
I think
cool.
it's really.
That sounds about right.
I think it's really funny that it has explode, and you just jump at people, and then just they shoot you, or they explode, or they like ignore you, and then you start flame ring them.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
having a heavy flamethrower peripheral that also has a mind dispenser seems like a great DZ protector, because it'll then also be able to get free reloads. But you're then paying 30 something points for the model it's attached to that I'm not sure how much you like. That's a lot to have something that stays in your DZ as a protector.
I think like the only thing that comes to mind is like the objective room mission. The attack, I forget its name. The attack, I can't remember. I can't remember his name.
No, yeah. But
using
critical intervention.
But like running this in and either killing the turrets or killing something in the room seems super efficient. Drakios is 6'2". The objective room isn't too far away. Like peripherals in general are pretty good at stuff like that. You're not risking Drakios himself. Like you can link Drakios with the Ironside. That actually seems worse than just having Drakios by himself in that particular scenario.
Yeah, Corbo, we're not sort of arguing if he's worth taking because of the FT Master. It's more like, are you taking him or are you taking Patroclus? Because I think most next wave lists will be almost automatically taking Pandora, and then you probably get one more of the FT Masters.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at
Ivory, he is not a close assault piece.
Look at who, sorry?
Oh, so, comparing their fire teams, they both get steel jaws and they both get rain dancers.
Yep.
So other than like the shadow team can bring harbingers and the dragon can bring Ironsides, they seem very similar in that they're going to deliver some close combat support.
Yeah, they're going to deliver a dinosaur and a weeaboo to the deployment zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, you're pretty well comparing them
apples to apples,
face
nearly.
To face.
Yeah.
And Patroclus with the burst 2.5 smoke grenades will get them there far better than Drakios will.
Also, I think so.
Also, his whole shtick is continuous damage. HRL has continuous damage. So
yeah.
They're not like the main difference is he's bigger and has 2 full wounds with Albedo.
Yes.
Patroclus has the 2.5 smoke and is smaller. And it's like
and the nano screen. Patroclus can move in straight lines, Drakios can't.
Is Patroclus 6'4"? He's also hackable.
He's hackable too.
So there is that.
But he's BTS 6 as opposed to Drakios is BTS 3.
Yes.
And he has stealth as well.
Yes. Yeah. They both have.
Drakios has stealth as well.
They both have stealth.
I'm not.
Yeah, but Patroclus has stealth for the purpose of not being hacked.
Yeah, sure.
Inactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Drakios fits into this because the fire teams they compare almost side by side, and for what's in those fire teams, Patroclus just delivers them better.
Like,
I just straight up disagree. Like if you're taking a linked Ironside, it's probably linked with another Ironside.
I was gonna say like ABHMG Ironside and then a disco ball.
And the
Ironside.
disco baller.
Yeah.
That is more compelling to me than Drakios. Like a Whip 13 S5 specialist.
Like
Again,
if you're only
and
taking
there's-
one Ironside for the disco ball,
Yeah,
I could see building a Drakios team around him.
that's about it.
Drakios is also not that much cheaper than the Swick Ironsides.
Yeah.
I take it back. No, it's without his little buddy, they're more than 10 points cheaper, and that's a huge amount.
But then the link
New
does
Wave.
then that link doesn't have a gun is the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
I just don't like. I don't find him as. I think he's better. I think there is some amount of the time you will probably take him over Patroclus. I think he's a lot cooler than he was before. The S5 is just a bit of a hard sell when you're trying to get it up the table. Because if you're trying to get it up the table, then you want the disco baller. But then if you take the disco baller, the link doesn't have like an actual gun.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. There's a lot to discuss.
Let's move on to. Oh, Nick, you got something?
I'm sorry. Yeah, the good point. The Drakios model is cooler than that.
The Drakios model is
With
old
that
and
as well.
S2. Nexus,
The new-
Nick. These guys, you love these guys, and they got a massive glow up.
Yes, they feel much more like what their role in the army is supposed to be. Number 2 is beautiful. Like having NCO number 2, they picked up mimetism as well. They went up 1 ballistic skill.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a bunch of interesting hacker profiles now, more than just like, yay, I'm a hacker. So they've got the option of +1 Oblivion, +1 burst Oblivion, +1 burst Carbonite. The fact that they're number 2 also means that if you have, say, the engineer in a Udron fire team and your gun goes down, the engineer becomes link lead, doesn't break the link, and then can have extra burst if it tries to gizmo kit the gun back up.
That's a good thing to mention, by the way, is in the original preview fire teams chart, there wasn't a Unidron, there wasn't a control fire team. Now there is. So the Unidrons can form the base of that. And obviously Nexus count as Unidrons.
Nexus Spitfire is a baby Hatamoto. I like that.
Yes. Yeah, the Nexus Spitfire, now that it's BS13, it's got potential. Because Nanoscreen plus Armor 2, BS13, they've got Mimetism now. It's
fine. It's still 30 points for a 1 wound Mim 3 Spitfire. It seems on par with cost.
Yes, yeah. I think it's an option to consider now, whereas before it just didn't feel like you were getting quite enough survivability out of it. And going up 1 ballistic skill and getting Mim -3. I think it's an option now.
Yeah, I think there's a lot. I think there's cool options here, which is good for the game, just sort of in general. Do we want to start talking about some of the stuff we didn't know about in Next Wave? So, like, just going down the list, like Gearheads first.
Yeah, Gearheads are more interesting than we had predicted.
Yeah, so these are your Cyberplug operator. So you've got the 2 profiles up the top, which are your Cyberplug operator. You've then got your FTO profiles, which is you've got a engineer, you have a hacker, or you have a FTO tag com with mine layer.
Hacker's got a firewall neg 6 and tag comms mine layer with Cybermine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and pictures. Don't forget the pictures.
Yeah, there are like
Oh, the hacker got pictures. Yeah.
two really compelling profiles here.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget that picture profile is a wild card as well. So
The picture is a wild card. Yep.
yeah, it's very good.
It's really good.
It's very good. A regular hacker with firewall -6 is just good because you can wildcard it into nearly any other hacker in the game, like Pandora. You just give Pandora it's not it's not Tinbot, is it?
It's not
not
Tinbot.
Tinbot.
It's
Fuck.
No, it's
just
not a
that
Tinbot.
model.
All right.
It is a hacking. They have very deliberately moved away from just giving dudes Tinbots.
Yeah.
You get it on the hacking device, so it doesn't apply to the link.
I might not be taking a Gearhead hacker then. I might just be taking Pandora.
Yeah,
I
I
like the
think the
choice.
problem with the Gearhead hacker is everything it's competing against. Again, this is combined. Hackers, you have some amazing hackers. So just being a regular WIP 13 hacker with an amazing firewall doesn't necessarily get you included.
Yeah.
No, but it's another source of pitches. So if you, I would
it
see playing
is.
this and Pandora. So like the way I'm looking at it, I'm sort of looking at the Gearhead between the Gearhead and like the Harbinger hacker, because it's 1 point of difference and you get pitches in the firewall and lose combat instinct.
You also lose like the best corner guard in the game and another mine.
Yes, I understand. But like it's another source of linkable pitches, like easily linkable pitches with the wildcard status that it's got. I think it will likely see some amount of play, and if you're taking the Juggernaut, you're probably taking the tag com to make the Juggernaut do sick backflips.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Is that what puts up to dodge 15?
Yeah, something like that. Hold on. It's
Yep.
Fizz, dodge, dodging on 15s.
Yep. No one's
I
ever
don't think
seen
there-
a
I think-
tag like this before.
Yep, and then
Go ahead.
yeah, and then there's the two Cyberplug peripherals, which were the Satroids. I don't know if they're good.
The two cyber plugs. Not that.
I'm
Not
not sure.
those. Boom.
Yeah.
The first problem I see with the Satroids, actually, the only real problem I see with the Satroids is like they're not cheap, and this is a faction that does not really have much in the way of points to spare. So I'm not sure how easily these will fit into a list if you're not sacrificing orders.
Yeah.
To be fair, the Ranta 19-point Spitfire in the connected profile is basically a baby Achilles.
No, it's not, Tristan.
Oh, so?
It's MIM6 with a Spitfire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
One
And
wound.
one structure?
Yeah.
That's why I said baby.
No, baby Achilles would be like 1.5 wounds.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think vanilla probably they'll fit into more easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially.
I haven't written any lists in Next Wave yet to see how well we can fit in
it's
peripherals
S5
that are
as
more
well.
expensive than basic troopers.
It's big.
Mm-hmm.
Ivory, they
it's-
have cliff jumpers as a cheap KHD. What do you mean?
It's also this is old Drakios.
What?
The Sartroid. It's a 1 wound S5 thing. It's an old Drakios. The puzzlers are just like freaky ARO units.
The
Yeah,
puzzlers are more interesting.
they are the freakiest ARO units.
So, I'll start.
No,
I don't know how hidden deployment
Corbu's got it
works.
right. It's a bullet
with them.
here, it's not Achilles.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The puzzlers, the fact that they're infiltrate and have deployable repeaters, that combo is
It's
attracting
cool.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially hidden deployment, where you could potentially have it, hidden deployed up the field. The opponent walks into an area and suddenly you arrow deployable repeater.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think's even cooler? The active turn, hidden deploy, surprise -6 Emerat.
Mm.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
you're dodging at -6. And they're like, oh shit.
Hell yeah. Alright, do we want to jump to
Oh, since it just came
stingers?
to mind,
Yep.
there's a clarification on surprise attack in the rules that it only affects face-to-face rolls.
Okay, good.
Wait, so does that mean if
so
they shoot you when you're dropping a template? It obviously doesn't.
For instance, I believe that's
not a face-to-face roll.
So,
if you're dropping,
for
if they're
instance,
dropping
Yeah,
a
that's,
template.
that's what I mean.
they come out of surprise attack and go after you, and you shoot a disco ball. Disco
Right.
balls are never face to face, so that doesn't take a -6. That's my understanding.
Sure, but previously, I think if you dropped a template on someone with surprise attack and they shot you, it was still at -3.
That is a good question, and
it sounds like it's
I don't
not
know
anymore.
The answer to that.
All right, hold just
I
a
hadn't
second.
thought of that.
Ivory, the cliff jumper is cheaper than Bit and Kiss.
Ivory, you're not. The cliff jumper's fucking cracked. Bit and Kiss is fine. The cliff jumper is
Bit and Kiss
amazing.
has one profile in Next Wave.
It's the bad one, isn't it?
It's the hacker with Trinity, and it's 25 points. The cliff jumper's 23
Yeah.
points.
Oh, sorry. The mod only applies to the targets of the attack and applies to any face-to-face roll, not only to face-to-face rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it does still work on that because they're a
Yeah, I
target of
believe
the
so.
attack.
Yeah.
All right, do we want to talk about stingers?
Stingers. The one thing
They're
that
in
everyone
Lightning. They're
got
Lightning.
completely wrong.
They are not jackals. They're regular, and they're MIM 6 by any other name. They're BS Tech -3, MIM 3, NCO, religious troops with Warhorse, 1 Vitality, BS 13, and you have a slew of options.
I fucking
I don't know if they're
hate
good.
them. No, I think they're garbage. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
People are gonna be like, oh my god, no, they're so good. They have Warhorse and BS Attack -3 and Mimetism. I'm like, cool. So it's basically a worse MIM 6, and it's 30 points. Sure.
They're really expensive for 1 Vita, 1 armor, what look like an arrow fire team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they're a little too expensive. They're just like a little too expensive for me to sort of be comfortable.
How much is a an Ironside HMG? 44. So you're
44.
paying 15 points for it, but yeah, okay.
Like
The
even
AP.
Yeah.
the MSV2 multi-marksman, which is it would be the first one I look at for arrow, because MSV2, not bad. But it's 29 points, and Teucer starts at 34.
Yeah. I honestly do think they will see some amount of table time, just in terms of being cheaper than other options, and people are just going to eat the fact that they're 1 wound and deal with it. I don't know if that means they're good. I just think they are definitely going to see play.
Probably. I think their cousins are going to see more play. Which are the things that I can't remember. Unless it's these
the
ones.
Wraith.
Maybe. Where's the
The
Wraith?
Wraith is in medium infantry, dude. It's
Yeah, these guys. Biovisor, MSV1, Marksmanship, and Mimetism. We've got our classic ARO piece, and we've got our forward deploy attack pieces. They're cheaper. It's got the same kind of gun. It's probably on similar numbers, I want to say, depending on what you shoot with. But it also has a template and surprise attack.
It's weird that the Wraith is. It's weird that the FTO one has forward deployment.
Yeah, both of those profiles are just weird.
Yeah, because he's linkable with the research fire team. He is linkable in the He's linkable in the Research Fire Team.
Harbinger's fire team and counts as a Harbinger.
Does he?
Yep. Wraith 1
Yes, he does.
FGO, Harbinger.
I'm not sure if you're going to play him like that, though. I don't know. He's really weird, and I think he's cool. I think he's cool, though. I think there's some coolness here.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It reads like a stinger of another name. like how many levels of visor and minus skills can you stack in different varieties to make a unit?
He's like the Black Air's big brother.
It's not neurocynetics though.
Yeah, but he's got like all the same sort of skill. He's got the same sort of skill pile.
I was gonna say it's just like it's another Laseek variant, along with the
Yes.
previous one that we got for
Is the
French.
28.1 is the 28.1 going to be playable? Like, do you is that enough negs and bonuses to play it?
Oh, the MSV is like giving me maybe vibes because it is a hidden deploy MSV ARO.
Surprise, yeah.
But
with
but with hidden deploy AROs, marksmanship means nothing, and it's only MIM 3. So things are hitting back on better numbers anyway. So it doesn't read it like an ARO piece in that regard, but then as an active turn piece, it might
think of an active turn piece.
I guess it stops warbands from like smoke dodging against it.
Yeah,
sure.
So just sorry to interrupt, because it's still going on in the chat. Ivory, I reread it and I think you are correct. I think surprise attack no longer applies to templates because of how they changed the wording. Because previously it said applies to any skill roll that those targets perform an arrow, and now it says it applies to any face-to-face rolls the target performs an arrow.
I thought you said something about it applies to whatever the attack targets or something.
It only applies to the target's attack, and then previously it said only applies to the target attack and applies to any skill roll that target makes in arrow, and now it says that applies to face roll that target makes an arrow.
Yeah,
I believe with that change, it means it no longer applies to template. So because a template's not face to face.
Sure.
Sorry, apologize for interrupting you there.
All right, chat. Shut the fuck up. Get over it. And talk about Wraiths. Talk about Laseek version 3.0.
Yeah. I think actually going back to something Ivory said a little bit earlier, I think if you're going to take a Stinger, it's probably going to be the HMG, and I think people will begrudgingly take it. Anyway, Wraiths. Sorry.
Yeah. They're fine. I actually don't really know if you're going to take it, but it's a cool Harbinger duo. Ooh.
I think people are going to play the multi-sniper and someone's going to get got by it.
And then other people are going to play it and they go, I shoot you in ARO, and you go, cool, I'm on.
Don't shoot them in.
I'm on 10s. And you're like, oh. Yeah,
Here's my thought on the hidden deploy Wraith. You take Tusser, and you line him up to ARO one side of the board. That causes your opponent to funnel their smoke warbands to the other side, and you have a Wraith waiting there.
Yep. All right. Yep, I can see it.
It's more of a list strategy than just a not just taking the unit, but you have to take a strategy around the unit. I don't know if by themselves they justify until you start linking them with other models to make a strategy on the board.
Yeah. I'm interested.
Yeah,
I'm interested, but I don't think they're going to be an essential part of next wave lists.
No, but that might be good because then the hidden deploy one becomes all the more of a surprise.
Yeah, all the more of a threat. Do we want to talk about Miss Ruby Monday?
Oh,
do you know what's bothering me and what I'm going to make it bother you too? They changed the
Mhm.
Nexus logo, and it's a slightly different shade of yellow.
Actually, it is actually, yeah. That's
Yes, they
funny.
did.
All right, do we want to talk about Kodali actually? Because we skipped over her and she got some changes.
Oh my
Spoilers,
god, they're so
I
boring.
don't think Kodali's good still.
Was she
So,
immune arm? She
I
was immune
think-
arm before. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the two non-FTO are the same.
No idea.
But it's the two FTO that are interesting.
Hold on. Kodali.
Honestly, you're
Hmm.
not taking her. She's too expensive. You're taking a cliff jumper. And that's about it.
Okay, so
The two non-FTO
Kodali-
profiles are the same.
Kodali FTO 1 can go in the heaviest fire team.
Yep.
She can strategic deploy a Juggernaut.
Meh.
Yep.
Sure.
Are you paying 33 points to strategically deploy a Juggernaut? Like,
So it would be an interesting way to deliver her in that you've got a Juggernaut to deal with, and she just happens to be following it. I'm not saying it's going to be a great, but it could be an interesting.
You immediately go, I'll just give the Juggernaut disco ballers instead
yeah,
of giving
I would
it
just
an
rather
extra.
give the Juggernaut disco ballers
Instead of giving it half a short skill
Mhm.
for like 30
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Did her martial arts went up, didn't it? She was martial arts like 1, wasn't she?
It did, yeah. So she gets 2 dice, but she's still
2
only.
dice, she's CC 19.
No, she has an AP CCW that's going to be PS8.
Actually, nope, sorry, I lied. She was martial arts 3 before.
No one fucking used her then.
No, she's martial arts 3 CC 19 with Protheon. So she wants to like eat a dead body to become 2 wounds and then start doing things.
Yep.
I think NBH that Kodali was like tailor made for this faction. Like she was the basis of the faction almost, because she's like she's obviously, I think she's sepsterized and the rest of the faction
from
isn't.
Yujing, I think,
But
originally.
she's like the design space for this faction. You know, like combined army human.
Yeah.
So this is like her home faction, I think. Yeah, she
Yeah,
doesn't.
I just don't they don't know what to do with her, it feels like, and it looks very yeah. I guess look, the FTO2 has Mim 3, so she can sort of do some shooting. But again, they haven't really fixed any of like the keening issues with Kodali.
Yep.
So she's still just Kodali, and I just don't think she's going to be taken.
Kodali FTO 2
Yep.
can go into the Achilles fire team.
Yep.
And put number 2 in it.
Okay.
I don't think number 2 is a priority for the Achilles fire team, because if your gun goes down in the Achilles fire team, the fire team going down is not your biggest concern.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you can give Achilles a lot more value for 30 points.
You definitely can. So I think that's everything for Kodali. Just actually briefly on Bit and Kiss. So in case people didn't realize it, you only have the one Bit and Kiss profile, and it's the hacking device with Upgrade Trinity, which means Kiss is a repeater and does not have pitches. So you've only got burst 1 pitches.
Terrible, guys, terrible. How are you gonna live? Like, oh my gosh.
She's gone from being something you take in almost, I think, every next wave list when we all we had was previews, to I don't think she gets taken now.
No. I don't think you take it.
It's hard to justify her.
Yeah.
Again, similar to like the Gearhead hacker. Like
Yes.
you've
I think the Gearhead
they're
hacker is easier
good
to justify than Bit.
in other factions, but the comparison, like the stuff they're comparing it to, is too good.
I think the Gearhead is a much more eminently takeable in next wave unit than Bit and Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, let's comparing Bit and Kiss to Pandora. The cheapest Pandora profile is less than Bit and Kiss.
Yep. Gets better pitches, gets better hacking programs. Doesn't get Trinity, but you have other sources of Trinity.
Ed, the pitcher range band change was nice. It's a step in the right direction. But we would like to see more in the future to further address it. I think unlinked pitches are probably dead or close to it, and linked pitches have gotten a little bit more risky. But like the big outliers, so stuff like blockers, are still very scary.
Yeah, linked X-Visor pitchers are
just as good.
Just as good.
This might be a hot
Magic.
take. This might be a super hot take. I actually think because single shot pitches are kind of field dead, that maybe there should be a +3 range band from 0 to 8.
No.
Okay.
If they update it again and drop the max range on it down to maybe 32, I could see justifying a +3 range band up to 8. But I think what they did is it's a significant change, but it's also safe enough that it's not too much of a change, so they can change it, reevaluate, and then go back. I just realized I have a huge reflection on my face.
I think that's...
Ivory just said 8 to 16 +3 was correct. Ivory, get the fuck out of here.
Go away.
Fuck off.
Actually, double shot would be another option.
Yeah.
To try to like balance them out. I think it's going to take another update or two to get pitchers.
Because then you turn linked pitches into burst 2.5.
Yeah, so what I actually want to give CB, like, I really do kind of like how CB are approaching this, where they're not, because again, we're players, we're screaming. I like that CB are taking we're slowly turning the dial to find the sweet spot. I think that is a good way to do it. I did not think pitches were as horrific of a problem. I thought they were a problem. But I think the game was fine, in a completely fine state, even with them as they were.
When we talk about egregious things in Infinity, it's like a margin of 5%. We go, Combined Army is cracked, and you go, Combined Army has a win rate of 55%. You're like, okay, yeah.
Again, I feel like I always have to write statements like that, because it's look, I don't want to start every statement with how much I fucking love everything about N5.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, pitches are the one outlier, and it seems like CB are taking a very slow and steady approach to adjusting them to find a sweet spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about fucking Kazuraba Ruby Monday?
I don't like her. I think she's super expensive.
She's a mercenary. She's a regular mercenary, heavy infantry. She's in Kestrel, Corregidor, Next Wave, Operations, and Shinden Butai. And she is a grab bag of non-lethal skills.
It's what's that chick's name with the repeater that's HI in Bakunin? She's that 2.0. Oh, come on. Someone must know her.
Who's what?
Robin
Hook.
Yeah, that one. This is Robin Hook 2.0. Yeah. It's just random stuff. They shook a bag and whatever fell out is what they put on a profile.
Yeah, NBH non-reloadable pitches, now that they've sort of opened that can of worms with turrets, might be an option, but who knows. Yeah, she's just a grab bag of non-lethality that sometimes pulls a HMG out of the booty.
I look forward to seeing her patch.
Yes.
Because that logo makes an excellent patch or button.
It does.
Yeah, that logo is an excellent patch.
It is a great patch. I don't like the profile, though.
Super cheap for 2 wounds. 2 structure, sorry.
Is she linkable?
I don't think she's linkable in...
I think she's linkable somewhere, I think. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. Someone in the chat can correct me if she's not linkable, if she's linkable somewhere.
She feels like a character digger.
She's a character Sacha,
Yes. Yeah, character Sacha.
Okay.
which makes sense.
That's cool.
You know, she's got
Yeah.
booty, she's got special ability. I mean, she's got +1 burst, so she's got a burst 3 rifle, she's got a burst 2 flashball, she's got burst 2 aim grenades. Fine. The Sacha has burst 2 aim grenades. I think it's also Fist 12. So like, you're paying 13
Yeah.
points for an extra wound, some armor, to be hackable. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like,
I was making a good point. If you need a durable specialist real bad, she's going to do the job.
yes.
Like,
He's hackable, but does have immunity to being carbonated.
Yeah, but that's not the first thing you're throwing out anyway.
no, it's always Oblivion first.
Mhm.
All right. Do we want to, Tristan? Can we talk about Blackhearts, the other dinosaur?
Raw XD. Oh my god.
It's
Mind dispenser viral.
Warband- It's
Alright, so I'll run-
warband weapons platform.
Yeah, I'll run through this really quickly. So the Steeljaws are the more punchy ones. The Blackhearts are more shooty ones. So they have base attack +1 burst, discover 3, dodge +2 inches, immunity crit, nim 3. They're a religious troop. They have techno organic and terrain total. They start at a higher price point. So you've got 4 options.
I don't
That-
think you need to run through the profile 100% because people are watching.
No, not because we're streaming, but they've got 4 options. I personally like the Contender, Panzerfaust, Emerat, Mind Dispenser.
Absolutely. The only choice.
You
I
link
mean,
that
the plasma-
motherfucker,
the
that is
plasma
the
card-
first
the
2.5 Contender.
The plasma carbine's pretty cool too, though.
Yeah, the plasma
One
carbine's
important
pretty cool.
note compared to the steel jaws, they are BS 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gun.
I mean, they're paying BS 13 prices, so
They are. They're so
One-
cool.
Combination of skills that I noticed when I first read these. With Mind Dispenser, normally that's burst 1 with double
Yeah.
and has disposable 2. With BS attack +1 burst, effectively the double shot is no longer optional.
yep,
You
Yes.
always have to shoot the full load.
yep.
Nick, can you say shoot your full load again? Just for
It's
posterity's
already
sake, so the chat
for-
gets it.
It's already recorded.
Permanently on the internet now. Viral
Yeah,
mind dispenser's cool as shit.
Yeah, Corva, these
Mhm.
slap. Like, these are sick. I think there are going to be lists where you take, like, not max AVA dinos, but, like, 4 dinosaurs, and it's going to be awesome.
Do you know the you're talking about the Contender? A burst 2.5 Panzerfaust is also pretty legit.
It is, yeah. It actually is.
Could you imagine like one of these fighting a tag? You shoot 2 viral mines right next to it, and then you put 2.5 dice Panzerfaust into it, and it's like, I'm taking how many saves? Yeah, this deletes like if you can pull this off, this deletes like everything in like 2 orders.
A 100%. Like,
Depending on the
these are
fire
super
team,
cool.
I could also
Hmm?
see the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, maybe.
So I'm thinking more the like steel jaw delivery team,
Mm.
because you've got the Thunderbolt for an ARO to start with, but then as you move, well, and the Panzerfaust, but as you move up, you've got a burst 3.5 EM carbine.
Yeah.
And the burst 2 Emerat.
The only
So
the only
it
problem
can still provide.
Mm.
Hmm?
The only problem I see with this is you're not actually using the Thunderbolt until you run out of Panzerfaust, which is obviously only 1 order. But then there might be baggage, and then you just get your Panzerfaust back and use that again. Because I'd much rather a burst 2.5
so-
Panzerfaust.
Oh,
Couple of
I'm
checks
looking
in the
for
chat.
the EM carbine,
Yeah,
and the
so just a
fact that
couple
it
of
can
checks.
also ARO.
Yeah. Just a couple of checks from the chat. Corva, you get one of these in the action pack. MBH, they are linkable with Pandora, Drakios, and Patroclus. And they have their own little fire team as well, but you can't make them regular in that. So,
You also don't get one of these in the action pack. You get a Steel Jaws.
Yeah, but it's the same chassis, S5 dinosaur.
Yeah, it's an
Oh.
S5 dinosaur, yeah, but it won't look nearly as cool. You'll have to people have to kit bash a big ass gun on its back.
Yeah, they need to
I'm
put. They need to
expecting
like.
it'll lose the like.
It'll get a head gun instead of a head blade.
Head
Yeah,
bayonet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone is going to like stick the like a Yanho HRMC on its fucking back, and it's gonna
These-
Tristan,
These are very cool.
would you like? Yeah, Tristan, would you like to talk about
My favorite vehicle?
your
Oh my
favorite vehicle?
god, guys! Can you imagine?
Again, CB, look at me. If this isn't a pterodactyl, I'm gonna have some feelings. Anyway, I'm done.
So, typical vehicle stats. It is a 4 armor 6 BTS vehicle, which is pretty decent for vehicles. It is BS14, but as we'll find out, BS14 is almost a new norm for vehicles. It's the same MIM6. It's remote presence. It's obviously got super jump jet propulsion and +3, so it jumps 11 in a single short skill, blah, 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 blah. We get a +1 burst plasma carbine, Thunderbolt AP, and mine dispenser. That's fucking sick. An X-Visor burst 4 multi-rifle, Flammenspiel, and mine dispenser. Fuck that. Give me the plasma carbine every day, man. It covers like most range, like nearly every range band aside from like past 32, and even then you've got 0 range bands. It's self-forking, and it's got plasma on a BS14 platform that moves fucking like 13 inches in order. It's pretty good. And it's only 33 points, which seems pretty cheap. Like GoPod levels of cheap.
It's very cheap. It just sort of depends on like if burst 3 plasma is enough, I guess, which it should be.
Like I know you're saying it's extremely burst 3, but like this isn't for fighting super heavy stuff. Like you get everyone's heads down, and then in 5 orders, this thing's in your DZ just deleting stuff.
Yeah, Corva, like it's like S3, like the 33 points no swick is like, woo, buddy. And like that AP Thunderbolt is doing its best job. The mine dispenser is really good because of the +1 burst you have.
It's just worse double shot, remember?
No, the +1 burst
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
mine dispenser is a penalty.
Oh no, you're right. Sorry, ignore me.
It's still good.
I think yeah, it's still good. I think it is like eminently worth taking and worth exploring, and it's like the second vehicle I have felt this way about.
Ivory, you say you don't have low end, but then you're like, 26 points for 2 harbingers. Let me take 29 point Pandora cock. Oh, 33 points is too expensive. Make up your fucking mind.
I feel the need to say to the chat that Ivory is like Neurosynetics. Ivory is a very good friend of all of ours, so we are not just bullying a random person.
We're not bullying random people. Also, something to mention: it has Discover +6, so it zooms into the midfield and just goes hi, and then explodes you.
I like this more than I like the red eye.
The X-Visor profile.
I can see it.
I could see it, but I don't like it.
Yes, part of the
Like,
comparison
it's a
is
burst for
going up against
multi-rifle.
plasma carbine. So you've got an X-Visor mine dispenser on BS14. That means it's flats out to 24, and it's dropping them on 11s out to 4.
Yeah,
It can
Corva,
put-
my list of the vehicles is very similar.
It can put mines anywhere it wants, and at that speed, one benefit of the multi-rifle can suppressive fire.
Yeah, it can.
So you can potentially zip this into their DZ and put it on suppressive fire.
That's true.
It plays differently, and I think the plasma carbine is probably the easier, more applicable playstyle. But I would not write off that X-Visor profile.
No, it's a much more techie profile, and like Ivory said in the chat, of course you like this profile. It's such a you profile. I think it's super
flats
cool.
to 48.
Yeah, I think it's super cool. I think there's a lot going on here. Again, CD, please make it a pterodactyl. Please. I'll be good. I can be trusted.
It's 100% going to be a pterodactyl.
It has to be a pterodactyl, man. Like, again, every Zoids fan, if there is a Zoids fan in your life, send them images of like the dinosaurs in Next Wave, and we're just gonna
It's
generate
Zeke.
new Infinity players.
It's
man.
100% Zeke.
I hate to say it might not be. It's not techno-organic.
Oh no, it's not techno organic.
It's tech recovery though. I think it's not
Yeah.
techno organic because I don't know. Maybe it's an oversight, but you know, there's one other thing we actually didn't mention either. Is it has dodge -3.
It does
So-
have dodge -3.
It dodges on 13s and puts you at -9.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I like it.
It's almost it like certain situations, like you can put this on ARO, even if it's not in suppressive. And if they have to like Hail Mary try and kill it or something, you can just put them on like if they're on 0 range and you have cover, or you don't get cover, but if like they're on 0 range, you can put them on like 4s.
It's actually compelling as like a profile. It's really compelling.
Oh, unless you have MSV and then you have something else deal with the MSV, or you disco ball it before you send the Skyhound out.
That's all vehicles though, yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
like
but
every vehicle, it can die in a single order. An MSV2
Yeah.
HMG can just delete it. But yeah.
I guess closing thoughts on Next Wave from people.
They're definitely dialing in the vehicles better,
Yeah.
Too expensive.
but we'll see that.
Next wave
So-
as a whole.
So I think that Next Wave is the low end is a constraint which was designed into the faction. I think I've seen a bunch of lists that have me convinced that there is a immense amount of like depth and play here that needs to be explored.
So how, like, is this going to be a limited insertion faction?
Maybe. No, we already know there's going to be people who are like, I am a Team Achilles player.
CB did find a new way to do warbands. And that was
100%.
to take a dog warrior and give it a bunch of gear.
Yep.
Mhm.
I think another takeaway is like this is like the Fire Team Master faction. Like CB have done something really interesting with the Fire Team's chart in Next Wave that I am really excited to see what their next movement is for Fire Teams.
Alright, guys.
It feels like the character-driven faction it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Do we want to talk about Vanilla Combined? Because this feels like one where we might actually have to read the army update to just the things that have
Do
been
we want to
removed.
start with the small ones first and then do vanilla at the end?
Sure.
fine either
I don't
way.
think Morat's changed.
Morat's haven't got the exclusive Dartok profile.
Yeah, so Morat's is now the home of the FTO Dartok. That is no longer
Yeah.
in Vanilla Combined. The Morat Vanguard K1 Sniper is now 1 point cheaper.
Who cares?
Yay. Yeah. And then, of course,
in-
the Ikadron.
Yeah, and the Ikadron changes. I believe in Shazvasti, they have AVA 2R drones now. And
Do they?
Dukash is now exclusive to Shazvasti.
He is.
He's also got an FTO.
He got an
profile now.
FTO profile that's linkable, which is whatever.
Yep.
Seed Soldiers got something, unless it was not Seed Soldier, it was Cadmus. I can't remember.
The Mentor or the Cadmus, I think, got the Cadmus.
Continuous
have
damage
a
chest
next-
mines
Yeah, and Paris EC Neg 6.
and a D
The Mentor Lieutenant is now Shazvasti exclusive.
Yep.
The Caliban got a new Specialist Operative option, and the Forward Observer option has a Vulcan shotgun now.
Yep. I'm not sure why you're taking the new specialist operative profile ever,
Yeah.
because the Forward Observer rips.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about Mr. Victor Messer?
Victor Messer, man, he got some cool shit.
Run us through it, Tristan.
He gained 0 pain for his hacking device. He gizmo kits himself on or he has a gizmo kit physicals 13 and med kit physicals 13, which obviously means he is techno organic. He has a new Vulcan shotgun. I don't know if he had the emitter before. He might have gained that as well. He has Mine Layer 2 with either deployable repeaters or cyber mines. Pretty cool. And his multi-rifle profile has gained Tinbot ECM guided -9. He's also
so
a
sick.
wild card. So there's not many things you can staple to him, but if you're taking Sheshkin as an LT, she basically becomes impervious to guided.
Yeah. Which is sick.
Which is
like
interesting.
honestly, PS5 Trinity and Zero Pain is like, ooh.
It's pretty cool. He's whip 14.
He's true 2 wounds now as well, where he used to be 1, right? Or was that an N5 change?
N5 change, yeah. He's been 2 Vita for this.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
This is so cool, man. Like, he's so cool.
He also got more expensive, and the faction as a whole got more expensive, and Tigers didn't get touched. So, I mean,
partly
they're
setting them up.
Yeah, we got a second R drone, but Icadrons are 4 points more expensive for 2. And in any faction, like, you could argue that maybe some combined army variants only took 1 Icadron. Shazvasti was taking 2 every single list.
P-Chan, the K1 has generally dropped points across the board.
It has. And in general, line trooper snipers have gone to 1 Swick.
Yeah, he was not in vanilla before. He is in vanilla now.
So with the Taigas, they didn't get any updates, but now they're in a position where they can, because they're no longer in vanilla. They're only in Shaz, which means that their profile no longer directly competes with Hungry's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully this now allows them to open up more and potentially experiment with giving them their template back. I wouldn't get my hopes up, but at least they're in a position now that their profile isn't hindered. It's not bracketed in power by the anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Onyx. Legatis.
Oh.
Just before, Samaritans are now only in Onyx as well, and they got buffed.
Yep.
We can talk about Legates first, though, if you'd like.
Legatis.
They're now medium infantry.
They just got reworked.
Yep, entirely.
So they lost NCO and got Packaware instead.
Yep.
That's the start. And basically, the only bad thing I have to say is I still really want a Legate Hacker Lieutenant, and they haven't given it to us. But
so I'll just read out. I can just read out the general changes for them. So their MI, they're now medium infantry. Their BS is up to 13. Fizz is down to 12. Their martial arts is now level 3. They've gained tactical awareness, and all options have been reworked.
Yep.
They get pictures. Woo!
Yes. Actually, I like how they did the hackers. So they've got the FTO hacker who has pictures and a K1 combi, and then they have the forward deploy hacker who has a Vulcan shotgun +1 burst.
Yeah, I like me some burst 3 fire shotguns. They're still pretty expensive though.
They are expensive for 1 wound, no wound in cap 2. But I think they're playable. I think they're definitely playable.
Yes.
Like, tack awareness does a lot to help. Being medium infantry helps as well for classified purposes.
Yes. Giving us 1 more medium infantry so we don't have to rely on either Rhodox or Extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Should we talk about Umbra Samaritans because they fucking bang and they're now Onyx exclusive?
Yes.
So, like Ivory said, Samaritans are now better than Norkius again. They were better than Norkius in N4. They're better than Norkius again in N5, baby. Let's go.
So they picked up NCO.
Yep.
Which is huge because now, with the Legates not having NCO and just having TAC-aware, you've got another good place to drop your Lieutenant Order. They all have plasma rifles now, so you're no longer having to deal with. I've got this close combat monster who wants to fight at 8 inches or more.
Yeah.
The one update that I almost missed because it wasn't in the write-up
is the hacker is now a killer hacking device.
The hacker now has both a hacking device and a killer hacking device, which means the super jumping close combat monster in Cybermask
has a marker state. He's got a marker state.
I think this really makes them balanced against Norkius because Norkius still has immunity armor.
Yes.
But everything else is
Norkius
better.
Norkius has gone up in Swick, though. He's one Swick now.
Norkius did go up in Swick.
Yep. And his cost was apparently adjusted too.
He went down
I think his
2
cost
points.
went down by 2 points, but now both profiles are a full.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Dude, like, Onyx is actually kind of compelling now, I think. Like, Samaritans are really good.
Yeah.
Did they solve the vision control problems, though?
Nope.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's got a marker state. It just runs into your DZ. Get fucked.
Yeah, giving the Umbra Samaritan a marker state it helps with some of that vision control.
Like, these could not be in vanilla. They're too good for vanilla now.
Yep.
Too good.
Yeah. It's nice to see that they've balanced some of these by removing them from vanilla so they can do what people want them to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, guess what? You gotta say what?
What?
The Xenodron marksman rifle went down 1 point.
So did the K1.
Yeah. No, that's the one that went down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think the K1 went down by 1 point.
Yep.
Yeah.
How cool's that?
Again,
it's a thing.
I wouldn't notice.
It exists. Is there anything else to say about Onyx?
The Greif?
The Greif got MIM 6.
Yes, the Greif is MIM 6 now.
So
in the
non Greifs are MIM 6.
Yeah.
And it might be compelling if they weren't AVA 1.
Yeah.
And Malignos didn't exist.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather see the Greif get different impersonation profiles than continuing to try to figure out the forward deploy profile that I mean, did it have viral mines on the forward deploy before?
Maybe.
No one looked
That
at them,
might be
so
new,
we don't
but
know.
Again, it's
I think they must have.
Yeah, they still feel a bit hodgepodge, but the Umbra are like very clearly the heart of the faction now, and I love that.
Yeah.
And Nexus is good. Nexus is good,
Yes.
and it's in this faction.
Nexus are excellent with now they are the leader of the Unidron fire teams that they almost were before.
Now they just need some disco balls.
Oh, that was one thing we forgot about Next Wave. I believe they have AVA-2 E-drones. Hang on.
Are you ever going to take 2 E-drones?
They do.
They can take a duo of Unidrons, so you could potentially do Josh's duo of Unidron missile launchers and have 1 E-drone for each of them. Will you do it? Probably not. There's not enough points in faction.
Wait, I'm looking at Onyx and it says the AVA 1.
No, Next Wave.
Next Wave.
Oh, Next Wave. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So they're expanding the number of combined that can take 2 E-drones, and it's still not Onyx that wants them the most.
That's so funny. All right, shall we talk about vanilla?
Poor
Yeah.
vanilla.
Vanilla lost a lot.
It did, but I think its upgrades are also compelling.
So like we mentioned, they lost the Mentor Lieutenant, they lost the FTO Dartok, they lost Tigers, they lost Umbra Samaritans. They lost Ducash as well if you were one of the people trying to make Ducash work. So before we get to some of the really cool stuff,
Achilles, that's not Achilles.
Yes, they lost all of Team Achilles. So before we get to like the really cool stuff, they got Rhodox, and you can do a Harris of 3 Rhodox in vanilla, and I think that's actually compelling.
That is, yes, because Rhodox are
excellent,
amazing, especially when you can fire team them, and you can now make a pure fire team of 3 Rhodox in vanilla.
Yep. I think they're sick.
Should we talk about the aspects?
Yep. So all the aspects, so the Chirontid and the Anathematic are both 6-2 now. I think the 6-2 is the only real change for the Anathematic.
No.
So it gains dodge. The Anathematic gain dodge plus 1 inch. Hidden deployment are a specific option on 2 loadouts. The heavy pistol is AP, and the monofilament CCW gains -3, and the costs were reviewed.
Okay, so the big thing about the Anathematic, other than the move 6-2, is that the lieutenant profiles no longer pay for hidden deployment.
Oh, that's sick.
All the hidden deployment is only on the non-lieutenant profile. So you're only paying for it on the profiles that you'll use it on.
Yeah. So hold on, what's the difference between the 2 lieutenant hackers? It's got +1 command token and that's it?
Yeah.
It looks like you can pay. Yep, you can pay 4 points for an extra command token.
I don't think anyone's going to do that.
It's an option.
Yep.
Depending on how liberal you are with your command tokens, or if, say, you've got critical intervention in there that you're concerned about in the mission lineup. 4 points in vanilla is doable.
Yeah. So, and it is cheaper, like Ivory said. So Chirontids, I'll run through the changes from the army update first that were listed. So again, they're 6-2, they get +1 dodge. The Pulsar is now +1 burst. The heavy pistol has become AP. Something that wasn't listed is that the MSV3 HMG is now AP, and that was no additional cost.
Ooh, okay. That's good.
That's so just look, it's insane. Like,
yeah, because
actually, no, it might have actually gone up a point potentially. I'm trying to remember. It might have gone up a point.
That wasn't for the AP. That was for the +1 burst pulsar. Don't worry.
Yeah.
One thing to remember with AP heavy pistols is, unless they've changed it, they lose shock.
Yeah, they replace it.
Not that it's a big thing, but just like to remember, because I have messed that up before.
Yeah, totally. This is like the big complaint everyone always had about the MSV 3 Chirontid was always that, like, you can't shoot a tag with it. You can shoot a fucking tag with it now, and it's gonna fucking die eventually.
Yeah, and a shorter eventually than before.
Yeah. Corby, I've asked about it. It seems 100% intentional. Like, it seems really good. It's 70 points still, and CA lost a chunk of their low end, but
yeah,
you've got like a real AP gun in the faction now, like a real AP gun that isn't on a tag.
It almost reads as a tag, though, doesn't it? It's like a smaller tag that
it reads very close to a tag.
It does.
Really
it does
like
hurt the
6-2.
overkill. Yeah. Go on.
So I really like the 6-2 move on both of them, because whenever I was trying to dabble in vanilla, that was one of the big things that held me back.
Yep.
Is looking going, but I want this, like, this is a model that I want to actually move around the board, and being S5 and S6 at a 4-4 move just felt a little too restrictive.
It's
And
it's
going to
so
6-2, I'd feel far more
Yeah.
comfortable planning for these to be an active piece that moves up the board.
if I cannot understate how good 6-2 is. 6-2 is so good it might even overshadow AP on the HMG.
Mhm.
Like being able to actually get these guys fucking moving. Oh, it's so good. But again, you got AP on the HMG anyway. Cannot say enough good things about that. Holy shit. I think so I think it was either Ivory or I was talking to Rob before N5 dropped. And this was a wish list change for me, was that Carontids went to 6-2 and you gained AP on the HMG. I don't know. I don't know if it was Rob or Ivory I was talking to, but it was definitely one of them, and I wish listed this exact change.
Combined Army's coming out of the closet, guys.
I don't remember if we mentioned it. With the anathematic, its monofill CC got -3 on it.
I did mention that, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It's I think it's a nice little change because it makes the monofill CC slightly less of a trap.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's you're paying for a monofill CC, and this way, you might actually use it. Whereas
I understand what you're going for here, Nick. I understand what you're going for here.
Yeah. Because Avatar?
Avatar, yeah. So I'll read the changes out but it is pretty self-explanatory. The CC went to 19. They've gained their attack awareness back. Swick is plus 0.05 to 2 Swick.
Nope. Swick went up a half, and the cost went up 2 points. So it is now 3 Swick for the Avatar and 122 points. It is half your Swick.
It is half your Swick.
That's brutal. But
I think people are going to play it.
I mean, it needed attack aware. In N4, it gave you 4 orders by itself. They made it 2 orders in N5, so now a happy medium of 3 is fine.
It's, again, I think people can play it now and it won't feel bad, where I think it felt bad before.
Donovan, the Sepsitor, just Sepsitor is disposable. Sepsitor Plus is the non-disposable version. That's always been the case.
I don't remember if Anathematic had a Sepsitor Plus profile before.
The
no,
Avatar did.
The Anathematic did not.
It did not.
The Carontid previously had the regular, or this Sepsitor Plus, and so did the Avatar.
The Carontid in N5 gained the Sepsitor Plus on the Hacker.
Yep.
Because I remember saying, because it was like you get to choose between, like, your, in case of Ariadna, hit him with this, in case of non-Ariadna, hit him with this.
The Sepsitor Plus on the Carontid is better now because it can actually get into position to use it.
Yeah, it can.
Avatar's not being taken.
I think the Avatar is a better choice now than it was before.
I think it's going to get taken. I don't know how good it's going to be, but it's absolutely going to get taken.
But giving it back tack aware and making it slightly more expensive, I think, was a good move. Because yes, it's still a vast commitment on the army, but it now can possibly take some other things that aren't cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I think you're overestimating it.
I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah, I think it's definitely better than it was, and it's more viable than it was.
Obviously, the Avatar has been buffed. I think Combined Army doesn't support it as well as it used to.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And there's definitely stuff that you'd rather, like the Rockhot Harris. Like, I want to take that. Fuck the Avatar.
Yeah, the Rockhot Harris is sick. Other thing as well, I don't know if we mentioned it, our drones are now only AVA 1 in Combined Army, so you are actually searching for those points now because of the Ichadron changes.
Yeah, hence the avatar isn't being taken because you have your 2 Imatrons, you have an R drone, but now you have 22 points worth of Icadrons as well. So, like, even if I theory craft it here, if we get 2 Icadrons, an R drone, and 2 Imatrons, like, as cheap as you're going to be, that's 6 slots for 163 points.
Yeah, but then toss in for Dadarasi.
Sure, if you want to. You fill your first group for 220 points,
Okay.
but you have
Okay, you've got 81 points left. Yeah, that's
you have no hacking protection. You have
yeah, that's rough.
yeah. I think if you're taking the avatar, maybe limited insertion is the play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
And
it is.
Hackaware makes that more viable.
Yeah,
I really don't think we can overstate how good the Rodok Harris is going to be in vanilla.
Yep.
It's going to be so good.
cool. Do we have anything else to mention on combined?
Not really. I think double check the army update for stuff that has been
Corax?
removed.
We didn't mention Corax,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh yeah.
He's got strategic deployment and mine layer. I don't think people are going to play him.
It's Mine Layer 2. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. No, it's not Mine Layer 2. Yeah, people aren't going to play him because he has an AP, SMG, and an emitter for 29 points.
Oh wait, YouTube's having an outage, so don't refresh. Okay. Oh
Apparently.
boy.
Apparently.
Love that for us.
Something, yeah. Okay. Let's double check.
Also, did just want to say as well, there are 42 of you guys watching us right now. That is insane.
That is insane. That is insane.
So thank you everyone who has tuned in to watch us. Yeah, just thank you.
It's time. Do we want to do the big pano or the little pano? Let's start with the little. Let's start.
Explain the piano changes to me.
Let's start with the little pano. So first, let's go with the red eye first. The red eye is now BS14. It gains tech recovery and sensor. Ooh, and the grenade launcher gains continuous damage. It has also gone down 5 points or something. It was like mid 40s, and now it's 38. I think it's pretty legit now, if I'm honest. This is like a cheaper version of like a Squallow grenade launcher.
I think it's legit.
I don't think it's the best thing in Pano, but there's an argument that I should go buy one now at the very least. We have new Joan variants that are Chain of Command non-specialants. Yeah, so if you don't want to take an LT Joan, you can take a Chain of Command Joan, but she can't press any buttons, so we can be sad about that. Non-Pano stuff. Drummer's got a new profile.
Balbregon Joan.
Yep.
There is a change to Inspiring Leadership so that it can interact with Chain of Command.
Okay.
So it specifies that Inspiring Leadership does turn on if the model becomes the new lieutenant.
Okay.
Because it applies to some Joan profiles and I think some Wallace profiles.
Yeah.
Though for Joan, I'm not sure how often it'll come up because you just take her as your LT.
Yes. Yep. What everyone didn't ask for but got anyway. There's more drummer profiles. I don't even know if these are the right. I don't even think they're in vanilla. Oh yeah, they are. So the actual drummer itself now has a multi-sniper profile with beast attack -3, and it's still a Fort Observer. It comes with the Fort Observer drum bot. So there's like an upgraded version of the 21-point marksman rifle one. I don't know if you're taking it. It seems interesting. It's still BS13. BS attack -3 with 360 visor, but it's 1 dice, so cool. Stuff got cheaper. That's basically all the Pano stuff, aside from the big stuff, which is a massive military orders rework.
Yeah. Do we have anything else to say about the Red Eye, or is it all pretty self-explanatory?
Yeah, it's fucking whatever. Okay, yep. Let's start from left to right. So, Order Sergeants. We have gained a Neurocynetics HRL profile. Order Sergeants are obviously linkable. They are also... their Orc spots got Mimetism -3. They got Nanopulses, and their CC went up 2 points. Woo! Neurocynetics HRL for 22 points seems pretty cool. It's also a Neurocynetics assault pistol, if you get up close. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How much better is a Neurocynetics HRL as opposed to just a linked HRL?
You can link the Neurocynetics HRL.
It has an aux spot.
Isn't there one without an aux spot? Oh no, there's not. It's
No.
it's just same face-to-face odds then. Just more lethality.
Yep.
The Order Sergeant Hacker also got a picture. The linkable one got a picture. So MO has linkable pictures for 18 points.
Yeah.
Konstantinos lost MSV2 for MSV1. He gained CC attack -3 and sensor. His assault pistol turned into a boarding pistol. And he got new hidden deploy weapons, which would be an AP SMG and a Flammenspiel.
Yep. Knights of Santiago are moved 6-2 now, boys. Oh.
They are. They also got boarding pistols, lost nanopulses, and gained a new FTO Lieutenant Hacker option. Konstantinos...
that's a good... Ivory just makes a really good point quickly. I'm just going to go through the fire team's changes to MO quickly, if that's okay.
Sure.
If you just want to... Do you have the army update open?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just scroll down to that, I'll read it out, and then people can look at it as well. So for military orders, the Knights fire team has been renamed to the Velox fire teams. Santiago and Joan were removed. The Santiago FTO added to military orders fire teams. The Santiago FTO and Black Friars have been added to the Order Sergeants fire team. The Hospitaller FTO and Santiago FTO have been added to the Crusade fire team. The Knight of Justice gains Knight Hospitaller, Santiago FTO removed, Montesa FTO and Mendoza FTO added to wild cards. Sorry to interrupt. We can go back. Go back now. Just a good point. That was just a good point from Ivory.
23-point Disco Bowlers is good, I think.
Yep.
Because he's gone down in points quite a bit. And obviously he's linkable. And he's still got the good stuff. I think MSV1's the sweet spot. He didn't need MSV2. War Cause and Tech Biz the same. Croziers got a little bit fancy. So they now have their sniper rifle profile has gone up 2 points. Has gained EM mines and mine layer. And the SWIC has gone down by half to 1. The Spitfire has traded its MSV for an X-Visor and has gone down 4 points, I think. The MSV has gone to the HMG, so you now have an MSV2 HMG for 1 SWIC and 24 points, which is going to be a sometimes food because the Black Friar Thunderbolt is also 24 points and has MSV2, but is BS13 instead. There is going to be 1 dice difference, but I'm not sure. If the Albedo and Combat Instinct might be better. They are the same cost though. All of that's the same.
Difference there. You said versus the Black Friars, because you've also got the MSV2, which makes it susceptible to white noise, whereas the X visor isn't.
No, I'm talking about the
Yeah.
MSV2 HMG.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, they both have MSV2. The main difference is one BS and a +1 burst Thunderbolt instead of a HMG. And obviously the Blackfriar has Albedo and Combat Instinct and a little bit more armor and you know, a nanopulsar and that kind of stuff. But they're the same cost, so they're like directly relatable and they fit in the same links. So you can't duo Croziers, so like you can't get around like getting the bonus that way. So
The military orders fire team can do it.
Oh, it can. It's at the end. Anyway, so Croziers might be better then because they can duo with themselves and get that dice easier, whereas Blackfriars don't have the keyword. If you want to duo them, it's fine, I guess. 24 points is fairly expensive.
It feels like they've trimmed the dead weight though a fair bit.
Yeah, I think people are still going to be like, no, they might be too expensive, blah, 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 blah. We don't have enough cheap stuff, but whatever.
But also, look at the Knight of the Holy Sepulchre. He can fucking move now. He's 6'2".
We'll get to it.
Oh,
They didn't change. Knight Commander has gained a flat BS attack +1 burst. It's gained some CC, it's gained some armor. It's traded its light shotgun for a boarding shotgun on the old profiles, and it gets a new chain of command option. It has also gone down 2, 3, 4 points, something like that. But now it's got double templates. It's still fine.
it's fine.
It's fine.
The cost wasn't
They've
reviewed.
also gone and swapped the boarding shotgun for a light shotgun on the chain of command to keep it cheap.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
sure.
the costs were reviewed, I'm pretty sure. It says it in the thing. It says costs reviewed. I'm pretty sure it's gone down either 2 or 4 points. I can't remember.
Hold on.
I think the +1 order LT was 28.
I'm checking it now.
Come on, chat. What are you good for?
They were 27.
27,
it's
they've
gone
gone
down
down 3 points. That's not
They've gone
insignificant.
down 3 points, and also they no longer cost half a Swick.
True. There's actually gained, a lot of these MO lists have gained a lot of Swick. Knight
They
Hospitalis.
gain points as well.
Knight Hospitalis got all of them that aren't forward deployed became FTO. Multi-rifles are now PS6, and some of them get a Tinbot -3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that Tinbot -3 is nice because then they've kind of got a reason to throw them into the link.
Look at emitter PS equals 7.
That's really funny.
Yes. Obviously, Joan got those changes.
Yep. Knight of
But
Justice.
isn't the emitter already PS?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I find funny.
Okay. I guess we
You
can
got
assume
a
that's
tin.
6.
You got a Tinbot Fireball -3 on a couple of them, which is good.
Joan has the Hospitaler keyword. She already did.
Yep.
What am I looking at? I was thinking Montesa. The on foot Montesa is a wild card, so you can almost do crazy stuff like a Contosamento.
Yeah.
The Holy Sepulchre.
You mean Varuna?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Holy Sepulchre traded Chain of Command for MSV1 on the multi-marksman rifle profile.
He's moved 6'2".
I think he was already 6'2", wasn't he? No,
he was
No, he wasn't.
4'4".
Okay.
No, the 6'2 is
Yep.
big on that.
Yep.
Again,
He
because it's a
fucking
40
he's got
mil
some
base.
he's got some zoom to him now, boys.
Teutonic Knights. The Spitfire gained an X visor. The missile launcher gained BS attack -3, which makes it basically the same as having cover, but only if you shoot.
We've seen a fair bit more BS attack -3 scattered about in this update, so
Yeah,
that's going to be
100%.
interesting to see how that impacts the game.
I don't think the Teuton missile launcher will still be an ARO piece, because if you have something with Warhorse, it's still going to shoot it, and it's still going to be really good. And it's still 28 points, which is like, ooh, that's too much. The first
Santiago got some minor changes too.
Yeah, it got an LT hacker profile.
and became move 6-2,
And
so
be-
it's even better
and
with
yeah,
super jump.
Yeah. Deferson, the first really big change.
Ivory has just perked up.
Deferson now has upgrade Trinity +1 special dice.
Oh.
He has 2 new options with multi-rifles that are 4 points cheaper, so you're not paying for a second Spitfire you don't need. He is very, very good, I think.
Is the multi-rifle flamethrower flash pulse? It's just a better option than a Spitfire, right?
In a link, I think so. I think you can.
I would take that every time.
I think that's the default profile now, because so often, yeah, it felt like he's a good Spitfire chassis, but you don't want him out there being risked because you want him as a hacker first and CC second. And you're right, paying the 4 points an extra SWIC for a gun that is kind of the tertiary objective of this model. I could see in some builds where you want to combine those roles, so more like specifically lower point games, the Spitfire being good, but you're probably right. The multi-rifle is going to be
The multi-rifle's cheaper, isn't it?
if
4 points.
It's 4
The
points.
multi-rifle's 4 points cheaper. Yeah.
Like and if people don't, because it doesn't click with me the first time I read it. Special dice works in ARO, so it is a 2 dice Trinity in ARO.
Yep.
Something
else to mention as well. Oh, sorry.
Oh, so, I read it. Spitfire works well if he's accompanying the 2 Huns round.
Oh, sure. But on his own, the multi-rifle. Yeah, I can see it. Something else to mention about the... Yeah, something else to mention about the Knights of Santiago as well. I don't know if they had this before, but the FTO hackers have Tinbot Firewall Neg 3.
They did, yeah.
So it's another way. It's another way to give your guys just another way to give a firewall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gabriel DeFerson's sick. Like, 42 points is a compelling price point.
Yep, especially because you got link pictures as well.
Yep.
Okay. Something really funny and really scary. The Knight of Justice. Yes, it became 6-2, but that's not all it became. It gained a boarding pistol, which means it loses its nanopulsar.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm reading something else. It's Knight of Justice. It gained number 2. There's a new lieutenant profile and a forward observer profile.
Yep.
And
the pitches.
The missile launcher gained +1 special dice. And the hacker now has a multi-marksman rifle, PS equals 6, and a pitcher. That is a BTS 9 hacker that is linkable with linked pitches. Okay. Dante uses this thing against me all the time, and it makes me cry.
The other thing as well is that the Crusade fire teams, which this can join, are duoable. So you can duo him with a Knight Hospitaller, and that is a in ARO burst, or in ARO or active burst 2.75.
1.75.
Sorry, 1.75 missile launcher, or you roll 3 dice.
I hate that terminology, but it's going to stick.
You roll 3 dice with a missile launcher for, I think it's 70 points, so it's a lot of points.
Yeah.
But like that is a scary ARO.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like Ivory said, is the highest BS pitcher in the game as well.
Yeah, but who cares? Because the blocker's still better.
Yeah.
For pitchers, anyway, not for hacking. Because this thing,
X Visor trumps a point or 2 ballistic skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that missile launcher is scary. As a even if you don't duo it, right? Just on its own, it's scary. But like the cheapest Knight Hospitaller is like 20 something points. It's 27 points, and it gives it a Tinbot Fireball too.
Yep.
On top of BS9. Yep.
Yeah. Just wow.
Yeah, Probo, I think we're getting close to the 3K1 terminology. It would be nice if that catches on, and I think once we start to get into more situations where we have more than one special die, that's going to be the way to describe it.
So Corbu, I'm not saying, burst 1.75 is stupid, and I started saying it because it was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I think in game, the way I declare it is burst this many, removing 1 dice or removing 2 dice.
Yep.
Is the way I've always said it. But I will continue saying burst 1.75 just because it's funny.
All right. Mendoza. His forward deploy profiles have gained a decoy.
Yep.
Which is really fun. And there's a new FTO loadout with number 2 and a Tinbot.
Yeah.
Feels like Ammo learned from Invincible.
Yeah, it does. It reads very much like a Hulang.
If we just strap enough Tinbots to these motherfuckers, maybe they'll stop getting hacked.
Yes,
He does count as a Hospitaller. No,
he
doesn't. No, he doesn't. That's Hawkins.
Hawkins,
but he is a wild card, so you can slap him with whoever you want if you really want to. But he's just a MIM 6 PS6 multi rifle that burns people to death with fire grenades and a boarding pistol and
the decoy makes using the forward deployment going second a possibility.
Yeah,
100%.
Yep.
I think he's cool.
For some reason, Kyle Hawkins, he's now 6'2". His fizz and arm went down by 1. He loses Berserk, but he gains BS attack -3. He gains a new +1 burst boarding shotgun option with a +1 burst flash pulse and a +1 burst boarding pistol for 26 points.
That burst 2 templates is great.
Yeah, he's got an old-timey boarding shotgun with a burst 2 flash pulse. He's a specialist. He has stealth. He's good in CC. That has base attack -3 on all those base attacks for 26 points. He's still 2 wounds. He might be 3 armor instead of 4, but whatever.
Frenzy discount. So he does frenzy. Just be aware of that.
He does. And he does count as a Hospitaller.
Yeah.
I mean,
because these changes won't be listed here just because it's Pano, but Dart has also gained a Mine Layer profile, and her submachine gun is now an AP submachine gun, and her tack bow is now +1 special die.
her viral bow, yes, which is very nice.
Okay, a couple tack bows of different flavors got +1 special die, and that's
a lot of tack bows got special dice.
Yeah, I think that's probably the right spot for them, in that it makes them viable in offense without making them feel like an actual gun.
Yeah. 100%.
Crux didn't change. Unfortunately, Emotic didn't change either.
They only have 1 flash pulse bot still. CB are not caving on that, it feels like.
Nope. Trinitarians.
Oh boy.
This is super cool. We have a FO mine layer with deployable repeater.
I think it's good.
This is like
really good.
Moran Plus.
It's the Moran Pro Max.
Mine layer repeater that's a specialist after it comes out.
For 23 points.
I think the only challenge in taking that is the 1 Swick.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Emmo lost a lot of Swick costs across the board.
That looks like a model that you have to explain why you don't have it in your list.
Yeah. Either one, really. Either like the regular mines or the repeater. Like, Ivory, I will call it a Moran plus Ultra as much as I want to. You can't stop me.
They're literally what it is. It's just a better Moran. I think, yeah, it's pretty cool. And, like, with the hacking dominance of, like, a Knight of Justice with Tinbot and a Burst 2 Aero Trinity from Deferson, like, just those two
Yeah.
alone. Obviously, it's expensive, but they're, like, uber hackers.
Deferson is like leading onto a profile that you need to explain why he's not in your list as well.
Hold on. Ivory says it's not better. How is it not better?
While Ivory's explaining that, like Deferson, the Knight Santiago, like there is some really good hacking currently in MO.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're probably like in third place, probably in third or second place for Pano in terms of hacking.
It's interesting because I actually think you could make an argument that Pano, MO has like the most resilient hackers in Pano by a long shot. But
Yeah,
things like
because most of their hackers have high BTS
and a Tinbot,
easy access to a Tinbot firewall.
And they have multiple burst in ARO in terms of Deferson. But like you can obviously argue that a Deva in NCA is like a better killer hacker because it's whip 15 and it can't be isolated. But
it's not
tiny.
obvious what the better option is, which I think is good for the game.
Yeah,
like it'll come super down to personal preference. Because again, all these options are super cool, right? But like you take Deferson, a Trinitarian, and a Knight of Santiago, and that's over 100 points in 3 units.
Yeah,
and you don't necessarily have the low end to support it.
That's what makes me think NCA is still better, is because blockers are 19 points, Devas are 20 points, and you can make a 60-point investment and have really good hacking instead of a 120-point investment and have exceptional hacking. It's not taking as much from the list.
Yeah. I think it's super interesting. Again, Trinitarians becoming like better Morans is super cool. Dart also gained decoy as well. We did forget to mention that. Which I think is actually good because she now deploys 2 camo markers. Like, that's really good.
Yep. Apparently Locusts changed.
Did they?
They swapped. Apparently they were too good. They swapped infiltration for deploy 8.
But the costs were reviewed. The cost went down.
I don't know by how much though.
How much is the like 30 points or something, wasn't it, for the multi-sniper?
No, that's the other one. That's the Hexa.
Oh, sure. I don't know that.
It's only been like a week since they got changed, so I don't know how much they went down by.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I think we can basically skip over Yujing because just not much change. We can talk about the flyer if you'd like.
How much did the flyer change?
It got BS 13. The EM carbine gains BS attack +1 special die. Cost and Swick of the X visor option have been reviewed as well.
Meh.
Yeah, because otherwise we could just go straight to Ariadna, which I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about here, Tristan.
Ooh, Ariadna. Not that I really want to, because it's like giving Val lots of cool stuff, but sure.
Skipping Yujing.
But he's not going to use any of it.
Yeah, skip Yujing. Yujing sucks.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want me to just start going through the list?
Sure.
So conductors, the shock marksman rifle option swaps BS attack +2 for BS equals 12. The camouflage option gains a change cult.
Just writing out the number removes the confusion.
Yeah, it does.
Ivory's so mad.
What are they mad about?
Because the fly has a picture and we completely glossed over it.
Oh, sure. It's still like 30-something points.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, sure, whatever. Cool.
I'm not taking 30. I'm not paying 30+ points to deploy a picture. Like, I'm sorry. Just flat out not going to do that.
Yep. Spetsnaz.
They're medium infantry parachutists now with decoy 1 and 2. Parachutist with AP rifle is now an AP SMG +1 burst. The pistols are now. It says suppressor pistols, which I assume means silence pistols.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
The dynamos have boarding pistols now, which is buddy.
It's pretty good.
With the Spetsnaz, I'm not
Yep.
sure if the AP submachine gun is good or bad, because it started as an AP rifle, and the AP rifle can parachute in and then shoot from the back outside of zone of control.
Yeah.
Whereas the
Well, you
AP
can still do
submachine
that
gun
just
plus
in a
one
zero
burst-
range bands.
The rifle was a couple points more expensive than the shotgun. They're now
Yeah.
exactly the same cost. So a burst 4 AP
Okay.
SMG is the same cost as a burst 3 boarding shotgun. I suppose it's kind of up to you to determine what's better. If the
Yeah.
+6 is better than the extra burst,
Mhm.
who
Just
knows?
a second. Ivory, if you would like to play the 30-something point flyer to deploy a pitcher on +1 special dice, absolutely be my guest. It's exactly fine. Sorry.
Who cares?
Exactly, it's
It's
like-
still S7 with 3 armor and BS13. I'm just gonna fucking shoot it.
Mhm.
If you don't go first,
It's such an Ivory thing.
I don't need
the
it. I don't need an
Strelocks-
I don't need an S7 pitcher deployer.
Yeah, I don't need an S7 pitcher deploy. I don't need an. Okay, Ivory, 30 and 28 points is not that much of a difference. I don't need an S7 pitcher deployer.
Strelockies.
They gained a TAC exclusive specialist operative profile with a T2 marksman rifle. The T2 marksman rifle option has gained BS equals 12. The K9 gear have gained damage equals 5.
Yep.
I'm not sure how I feel about that T2 marksman getting BS equals 12, because I feel that might it feels like it's not enough of a difference to write one additional rule for.
Eh.
But it's not bad. It just having one profile that has a 1-point difference in BS strikes me as possibly more confusion than it gives to the game and benefits.
Yeah. Yeah. It's such a minor tweak that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Stop
Super
arguing with
minor
I.
tweak.
Just ignore Ivory.
Okay. That's why I took it to the chat. So the Keeper Volk is now damaged PS equals 4 on the Trench Hammer. Tank Hunters.
Ooh.
So overarching changes.
Yes.
BS equals 13 now. Whip is 13. Several options have gained Mine Layer. The costs have been reviewed. Something that isn't mentioned, that portable autocannon gained +1 special dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like,
Yep. Like that's I just saw the BS13 and went, yeah, that pushes them over to the other side of this is viable even though it can't link. And getting that +1 die on a portable autocannon, ooh, that
I think you might end up taking multiple of these guys now. Like,
excellent, because I have multiple sitting.
I could
gathering dust.
see taking a portable autocannon and like a chain of command mine layer, or like an FO mine layer, and then with stuff in the DZ, like you got 3 or 4 markers in the DZ, you're like, oh shit, which one's the portable autocannon? And you can't mess around because it's 2 dice now instead of 1.
that's an ARO. That is a scary ARO piece to just like
Yeah.
wander into. And it's what, burst 3? It's burst.
It's burst 3 inactive, or burst 2.5.
Yeah, burst 2.5 inactive.
So it's actually a legit active gun as well.
Yeah. And the costs have all been reviewed as well. I think I'll double check how much they actually went down.
The portable autocannon
Tank
went up,
Hunter.
but the missile launcher and stuff went down.
Yeah, I think missile launcher definitely went down, and that's probably good because it's burst one,
Yeah, it's best.
and it's
Yeah,
not
so-
unlinkable.
Let's see. The AP HMG was 34 points.
It's now
The portable autocannon. The portable autocannon was 34 points.
Okay, so one SD only costs 2 points.
Yep, and the missile launcher was 29 points.
Oh, so it went down a point. And I'm guessing the rest of them kind of just got Mine Layer for free.
The
Yeah, there
four-
was just
the
a bunch
four
of
deploy-
adjustments.
The forward deploy already had mine layer,
it did,
the
yeah.
chain of command, and the
Regular.
grunt regular profile and lieutenant picked up mine layer.
Yeah. That's wow. Are these in vanilla?
Yep.
Ariadne has actually gotten quite a bit of love. In this
Ariadne is like super legit, guys. BS-13 is like it's rarefied air for Ariadne, isn't it? Like,
That's usually where they cap out.
yeah. So Minutemen dodge +1 to dodge +2, CC attack -3 to -6. They gain BS attack +1 special die, immunity to immobilize B, medkit phys equals 15. The X visor option was removed. The forward observer gains NCO. The heavy pistol is now AP, and some costs were reviewed. Not worth it still, probably.
I think they're in a similar situation as the Boblots, where
Yep.
they're viable to take some of in their sectorals.
Yeah, you have to remember, if you link it, it's a 27-point burst 3 missile launcher.
Sure.
And you can toss a Marauder on it for 18 points.
Yep.
Yeah.
So one of the, I think, most interesting changes that I was sort of waiting to see would eventually get implemented into the game.
Mhm.
The veteran Kazakh is BTS 3 now. Immunity to immobilize B, medkit equals phys 15. The terrain, total, paramedic, and forward observer options have gained X visors. The costs were reviewed, and they are now dodge +1 special dice.
Yes.
We are
This is
we are in the age of the burst 2 dodge, ladies and gentlemen.
I think this is the only other model in the game. Oh, sorry. Margot got it.
Yeah, Margot got it as well.
Yeah, Margot got it.
So it's being given out very strategically.
Yep.
I like it. One interesting thing on this, and it comes up, we'll see it in Hawk as well, where you've got medkit phys equals 15 on an NWI model.
Yeah. I
So-
hope dodge +1 special dice is exclusively to Ariadne. I hope it is just Ariadne to get this.
Yeah, the Moblots felt great playing them because it was their special thing. Seeing on the Vet Kozak, cool.
Yep.
And Margot getting it, excellent.
I just love you're rolling two, like the extra dice is going to feel so much better than if they just made them dodge on a higher number. Like rolling 2 dice, just even if it's not better numbers wise, it is just such a better feeling.
One thing that the Vet Kozak has over the Boblots, Vet Kozak has combat instinct and sixth sense.
Yeah.
So that's always a 12.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is a get fucked. I am dodging on what I am dodging on.
Yep.
All right, Volcalax. They are move 6-2 now. Dodge +1 has become dodge +2 inches. They've gained CC attack +1 burst, dodge -3, immunity immobilize B. There is a new paramedic +2 +T2 rifle option. The T2 rifle option gains BS attack AP. Heavy pistol gains PS5. CC becomes AP plus DA PS5. The costs and SWIC have been reviewed.
There is something there that is not. There's something in the profile that is not written there. They have
What is it?
gained +1 burst drop bears
Ooh.
Oh,
Hell
on
yeah.
every profile.
on every profile.
And they're Fizz 14.
They are Fizz 14 and very
Fucking
easily
yeeting
linkable.
them. Yeah, super easily linkable.
And obviously they have a PS6 AP T2 rifle.
Yeah.
which is pretty fun.
And costs, I assume, have gone down, probably.
Yeah,
Do I need to check Human Sphere?
they're about the same. The T2 rifles are cheaper, I think. I think the HMG at 38 is around what it was before.
Might be a little more expensive.
But now the fact that it's 6.2 and super jump is way better than 4.4 with super jump.
Oh, there's 6 BTS as well.
They are 6 BTS.
Oh,
I remember in N4 there was 0 BTS.
Yeah, Corbu, you're right. The Vet Kazakh is also a warhorse, so it is the most I am shooting on my number, fuck off.
Yep.
one thing that we're seeing here, and it will be a recurrent theme as we go through Ariadna upgrades, is models that have T2 weapons with BS attack AP.
Yes.
I feel like CB have realized that T2 on its own was not sort of justifying its cost.
There are some scary T2 AP models in Ariadna now.
Yeah.
All right. Cosmos Soldat. Oh boy.
Gains... Okay, Cosmos Soldat.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, do you want to
read
it,
Tristan,
go for it. Or do you want me to
go for it?
Yeah. They gained BS attack -3. MSV1 has become general equipment for them. They have 2 new options, 1 paramedic and 1 lieutenant plus 1 order, exclusive to Cosmoflot, and the costs have been reviewed.
Yeah, they're about the same.
About the same?
They are about the same. But they do get a Burst 4 T2 rifle that's MSV1 BS attack -3 with Warhorse. They are still 6 armor. They're still rocking. All of them get MSV1 now, so that paramedic didn't used to have MSV1, but it does now. It used to only be on the portable autocannon. So now you also, Ariadna or Cosmoflot, also have a MSV1 BS attack -3 AP HMG that's PS4 for 44 points with 6 armor. So...
And immunity shock, no wound in cap.
Yes.
That is also a warhorse.
Yep. So that's very good. That's surprisingly good. That's like another unit that's going, I'm shooting on 13s with an AP HMG.
Yeah. Is the Cosmos Soldat in vanilla as well?
It might be.
I don't believe
Let me check.
so.
No idea.
Tiger makes a good point.
No.
This now competes with the
Chernobog. Yep.
So that you're not like, you've got 2 options for that overpowered AP HMG.
Unfortunately, if you want them to get a special dice, you have to take 2 of them. So you're looking at 80 points. It might just be worth it to ignore the special dice.
I don't think you need a special die. It's like Burst 4 is entirely fine on its own. You don't need a special die, especially with AP.
But you can smoke shoot in Ariadna with an AP HMG now.
Okay, sure. Ratniks have gained... Oh, sorry, is that... Go on. Sure.
Cosmo, you can get a special die by making 1 Cosmo the anchor and then putting in 2 wildcards.
Okay. What wildcards are there?
2 patches.
You can put in 2 patchers, 2 Strenics, or 2 Strenics for 16 points each.
Yeah, but then it's 4 points different from what it was.
Correct. Yeah, it's not great, but the option exists.
Yeah.
So I think we'll do the less interesting one of the 2 sort of S5s first. The Ratniks have gained BS attack +1 burst naturally. Their battle ravaged form is now BS 13. The trench hammer is PS4 now. The heavy rocket launcher option has gone up 2 points to 41. Not a lot to say there, I think. The Ratniks are still Ratniks.
It's nice that the BS no longer goes down.
Yes.
So that makes them a bit more compelling to take. Where, like you're shooting their armor off, but the accuracy of the person inside isn't going down.
Yeah, it's not as if their suit is helping them aim like other Infinity stuff. So
yeah.
So the BS Tech +1 burst is probably worth looking at, especially on the AP Spitfire.
Sure. Does it have any templates that get the bonus?
Unless you consider Flammenspiel, no.
No. Okay. So Blackjacks, which I think are way more interesting, they've gained BS attack -3. The battle ravage state is BS 13 still, and the T2 sniper has gained BS attack AP, and the costs have been reviewed.
They are cheaper.
These are
These are
good.
some serious HI.
Yeah, this is some like, oh, we're playing some fucking circle games here. Very notably, the Ratnik is in vanilla Ariadna, the Blackjack is not.
Understandable.
Understandable.
The Blackjack also, it's cheap enough to just link it with itself.
Yeah, it is. Like, genuinely is just cheap enough to do that.
You have to
alright.
anyway, because you'd have to do like a 112. You could do 112 and Rosie, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
I think you just do the 2 Blackjacks and you're like, fuck it, let's go.
Yep. They're both beautiful models anyway, so
100%. Hard cases have gained attack bow. Have gained +1 special die attack bows, and their pistols are boarding pistols now, so they have templates.
Yes.
Scouts.
Oh.
BS attack shock is now BS attack AP. Ooh. Boarding shotgun and sniper are now T2. Ooh. Mine layer has become mine layer 2. Ooh.
Yeah, those scouts are, especially that mine layer.
Ooh.
So all of their main weapons are now APT2.
Yep.
And that's a mine layer 2 EM mines with infiltrate.
Yep. They needed it.
That is just a BS Tech AP just on everything. Oh. What a fucking loving it.
So just on note, that's an AP flash pulse.
Yep.
Extra powerful laser beams.
Yeah.
They are hitting you with like one of those illegal laser pointers that you get from China that get taken away from you at the airport. Oh god. Alright, love that. Alright, Dog Warriors. Dogface form is now move 6/4. They gain Berserk and Dodge +1 inch. Grenades are PS6. Their cost is 24 to 21 points. And not mentioned online, they're fucking Oh, I thought they were regular now.
No, they're not regular.
No, Val lied to me. He said they were regular.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Yes.
No, making them 6/4 in both really helps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because like I played against Val last weekend and he was running multiple Dog Warriors. By not AROing them, it just forced him to burn orders because they couldn't move fast enough.
100%.
Brought up to compete with the rest of the like the Cameronians.
I think they may legitimately be like the best now or close to it. 21 points is compelling.
The point cost is now in line with what the adjustment for
we're gonna check the fire teams, don't you worry.
Yeah. Oh, did the fire teams change? Oh yeah, because veteran Kazakhs can now join line Kazakh teams.
No,
right?
don't even. Nah. You're gonna fucking shit your pants. It's
all right,
it might actually be broken.
Okay. The Devil Dog teams.
The profiles and then
Yeah, Devil Dog teams talk about more profiles. Gain dodge +2 inches. The chain rifle has gained +1 burst. Heavy shotgun, no canine option, is now FTO and gains grenades Phys equals 6 or PS equals 6. The canine gains grenades PS equals 6. The costs were reviewed. The Devil Dogs are cheap, like real cheap. Really, really cheap.
Yep. In a general theme, all the Ariadna Warbandy dog stuff is getting a lot cheaper.
Yeah. All right, the Polaris team. So, Bearpode, BS 7 to 5 gains Frenzy, Berserk +3, Dodge +2 inches. Grenades are now PS 6. The Beta option is now BS equals 11. Alpha option is now cheaper.
Berserk +3 on a bear pod is stupid.
Is
It-
it?
Well, it's a PS3 trench hammer. It's hitting you on
Yeah.
a 27, and it's immune arm with 3 effective wounds. So
Yeah. Get fucked.
yeah,
It's
it's
also 6'4",
yeah,
so it's
it's
berserking 10 inches.
yeah, it's silly, like silly good, not silly bad, just silly good. It's also immune arm twice.
It's
Just
good.
in case.
Like
Yeah.
it's definitely better than it was, right? Because they got cheaper as well, didn't they?
Not by much. The alpha
Not by
got
much,
the
okay.
alpha got cheaper. The beta did not
Okay.
got cheaper by much.
Okay, sure.
Alright,
Alright, that's fine.
It did lose its incredible smoke grenades though.
Yeah.
Whereas like
Alright,
it was like BS
that's-
+4, so it was throwing smokes on
Oh.
20s. Now it's not doing that.
Yep. Okay. That makes more sense there.
Yeah, Photon.
It's
Okay.
throwing
This
smoke on
this might be the
16s.
best time to get into Cosmoflot since N5, really, because Cosmoflot wasn't doing too good at the start. But they
Getting
got
to
a lot of new
Ariadne in
stuff.
general,
Yeah.
like vanilla, seemed excellent. Alright. Van Zant, one of the original parachuters DZ assholes.
You missed Vasily.
Marshall. Oh, sorry, Miss Vasily. Sorry, Vasily. He's got BS Tech AP and Decoy 2 now. Costs were reviewed, so they went down. Good.
Very good.
Just good. Just good. Nothing else. It's just good.
Yep.
Some good, wholesome fun.
Yep.
Van Zant. Martial Arts 2 to Martial Arts 3. NCO was removed. He has gained Berserk +3, Immunity Shock, Tack Awareness, and a new option with BS Tack +1 Burst, plus T2 Boarding Shotgun. His AP CCW is now an AP plus T2 CCW with PS5.
Van Zandt
boys?
really good.
He's in vanilla.
Yeah. He's still only dogged. So
Yeah.
But he does have Tack Aware.
It's dogged immunity shock, so
He's basically
you're most of the time
yeah.
using dogged.
Yeah. The dogged will effectively be 2 wounds, but
Mhm.
you kind of have to use him that turn. Like, it's not like Ducash
Yeah.
or something where he takes a wound and then he can live. Like, once
yeah,
Van
you've
Zandt's
gotta-
taking a wound, you're just going balls to the walls with him and berserking everything, and yeah.
When he takes that wound, the fucking Eurobeat music starts playing, and you're like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
let's go. Unknown Ranger, he has a new MSV1 plus Mark 12 option, and his costs were reviewed.
He did go down a little bit. He's the same, really.
Same otherwise.
I like the Mark 12 option, only that it's an option.
Good
so,
existing
like-
is valid.
Yeah, like it's a way to take the Unknown Ranger without the Swick.
You still can't take
And-
any of the MSV profiles in Cosmoflot though.
What do you mean he's not a member of the... Oh, because he's shock immune. Okay. I understood now. Yeah, the Enkai's not shock immune. Briz cards. The Forward Observer was added to the Lieutenant option. The AP Sniper option's cost was reduced. And the last one, Equip Mirage 5. Margot has gained Dodge +1 special die and Medikit Fizz equals 14.
Yep.
The costs were reviewed.
Margot is
She's
never
now an
getting
honorary
medkitted.
Mobla.
Huh?
Margot is never
now-
getting
oh,
medkitted.
Oh, literally never.
No,
Did they go
no.
down in points, Tristan, or have they gone up in points? 'Cause
There's
cost review
60.
isn't-
They went up 2, I think.
So
They went up in... Yeah, they went up then.
Margot, I believe, went up by 2. Oh, sorry, they've changed since the previous
Yeah,
update.
yeah,
They
yeah.
were 59.
Yeah.
And
They're now 60.
okay,
Yeah,
so I
that's...
think Margot went up by 1 point as well. Then
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay. All right, Tristan, let's talk about the fire teams. We'll scroll
Oh my
down.
god. Okay.
All right, so the Tartary Army Corps, the Barsuk's AVA was adjusted, and the fire teams chart. The Ratnik
Mhm.
fire team was removed. The
Mhm.
Veteran Kazakh was added to the Line Kazakh fire team.
Mhm.
The Dynamo fire team was renamed to the Mobility fire team. The Barsuk
Mhm.
FTO was added to wildcards. And Tristan, what is a Gunnery fire team?
It's where you take all your
Oh.
big tractors
and pair them together. And for some reason, you can give your Vistrals special dice. You can give your
Ooh.
Couriers special dice.
Ooh.
For the mere cost of 5 points. If you want to duo it with a Tractor Mule. If not, Barsuk. Also have the gunnery keyword, which means you can basically protect your Vistral with a 10-point heavy flamethrower.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so people can like duo couriers, put them within 8 inches of each other. They both have Mind Layer, and then all of a sudden your burst 3 arrows are now burst 3.5.
That's really good.
Yeah, even giving the Vistral a special dice on the Neurocynetics profile because it doesn't specify FTO or not. So you can give that. You got a burst 2.5 portable autocannon or a burst 2.5 AP sniper rifle.
Yeah,
That's
that seems really good.
I like that the dozer is also counts. So
Yeah.
potentially, if you're taking that engineer and just dumping him back there, it can give it +1 special die before it goes down.
Yep, I still ascribe to the Mendino and Ramotnik.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
I think that the 5-point Tractor Mule is the one that you go to where you just take either a Vistral or a Courier and you slap the 5-point Tractor Mule on it that you were going to take because it's a 5-point regular order.
I'm leaning towards the Barsuk.
Yeah, I like the template. And you're not hurting for points in TAC.
Okay.
See, Ivory, you say you don't think it's that crazy, but this is on top of like everything else TAC got. Like TAC can make, like, these are all duos. You have unlimited duos. You can like take 2 couriers, 2 Vistrals, and like a shitload of antipodes. You now have like 4 EM mines in the center, and fucking your Vet Kazakh rips everything in half, and your Dog Warriors berserk everything now. So it's like,
yeah,
I think it's a
TAC are really scary, really scary.
Think about this: 2 Vistrals, 2 couriers, 2 tank hunters. What are you doing? You're saying too many S4s. It doesn't really matter if you're forcing your opponent to fight them. Like, too many S4s only matters if you're trying to hide them.
Also, Vistrals have Sapper, so they're a lot more forgiving on where you place them.
Yeah, you just put them wherever.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a little underestimated. Anyway,
I think it's I think it's really good.
I think it's really good.
All right.
Okay.
Nick, do you want to just run us through this?
Yeah. So the HAFSA got a +1 order lieutenant option, which lovely, more options. Odalisks got reworked, which they absolutely needed, and I'm happy with how they got reworked. So they're now 6-2. CC's up to 19, and they picked up Natural Born Warrior to go with that. They still have their para CC -9 close combat weapon.
Okay.
They got Discover +6.
That's obnoxious.
Picked up Medkit Physicals 15 and Stealth. So this is the other NWI Shock Immune Medkit Physicals 15, which is an interesting prospect. This is probably more likely to have people roll that die than the Kazakh.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting little, like, do you want to take the risk?
Yeah. Actually, before we keep going, Corby makes a really good statement for, like, this is like one of the shortest change lists that has the most dramatic impact on an entire faction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sorry, continue, Nick.
They've got probably the most important profile to me is the paramedic. And that's just because Odalisks didn't have a specialist before.
Yeah, they now do.
And giving them that specialist, I think, now makes their fire teams more viable.
Yeah.
On top of that, they got some nice keywords in QK.
100%.
Spitfire became now a viral marksman rifle with marksmanship. I'm not sure where that fits in, but it is a fairly interesting weapon to slap on there. You've got BS-12.
I know Diomedes was fucking obsessed with it. I think he posted it like 3 times last night.
It's definitely has a better place in the factions than the Spitfire did.
I think if you have a comparison to a bolt, everyone kind of treats bolts as having MSV because the sniper has MSV, but the bolt Spitfire does not have MSV.
Mhm.
This is basically a bolt Spitfire with a viral marksman instead.
Yeah.
And in Haqqislam, that's pretty good, especially when you can either pair it with a paramedic or that sneaky 19-point contender.
I'd rather have the viral than the fucking Spitfire.
Yeah, but
Any day of the week, basically.
So the important key here is that has 2 wounds and the bolt only has 1 wound.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it was this update, but they originally had multi-pistols on all the profiles.
Yeah.
Or sorry, multi-pistol. So that's a little bit of a downgrade. However, all the profiles have a +1 burst pulsar, and more importantly, especially for QK, they have a disco ball profile.
Yay.
So one reason, I think almost more important than these profile updates, is the Fireteam updates for QK. Don't need to scroll down to them. You can now have up to 2 Odalisks in the Ghulam Fireteam, and they count as Ghulams.
Okay.
The QK Fireteam, they still count as QK, so you can mix and match them in Sekban. But Azraels and Jansbans have also joined that. Additionally, Odalisks can now join the Janissary Fireteam, and they count as...
Ooh, okay. It's like a Janissary HMG and like an Odalist Disco Baller or something along those lines.
Yeah,
totally.
So the Odalisks can now mix and match with the Janissaries. While we're talking about a side note, Laxmi also counts as a Janissary now as a wild card.
QK getting all the keywords.
Yeah. The Rafik for QK, the FTO, is now a wild card that counts as both the QK Fireteam and Janissaries. And the Hafsa's wild card counts as now takes up 2 lines. Ghulam, QK, Odalis, Sekban, and Janissary.
Scary.
It's the revised QK Fireteam is probably the one to watch the most, because it's the combination of 3 previous Fireteams. So previously it was just Odalisks and Sekbans. It's now up to 5 Odalisks, up to 5 Sekbans, both of those counting as the same keyword, up to 5 Janzaban, and up to 3 Azrael. It's a duo core Harris, and all of those can anchor it.
It's the most anchored fire team in the fucking world.
You can have an Azrael in a level 4 fire team.
That's good.
Yeah. Moving on, because that was basically QK.
Yep.
The Alpha Sid, I'm hoping, is a typo. So, specifically the Alpha Sid HRL. The Alpha Sid HRL used to be +1 burst. It is now, so it used to be HRL +1 burst. And it supposedly only added BS attack +1 special die. However, the +1 burst on the rocket launcher has disappeared.
Yeah.
Because my first thought when reading the notes was, in N4, I really enjoyed running the Alpha Sid because it was a It was a burst 3 HRL that could get the fire team bonus. So effectively, it was a burst 4 HRL, and that balanced out the like BS13 large base. In 5, it's very difficult to justify putting it in a fire team because it lacks the keyword.
Yep.
So looking at this and going, oh, it's a burst 3 +1 special die on its own. That's excellent. That is a good S5 heavy infantry. And unfortunately, seeing that the HRL has lost its +1 burst and gone up in points.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm not sure how
wonder
I
if
feel
that
about
is a
this one.
typo.
I'm hoping it's a typo, because otherwise I don't think it's an okay ARO piece now.
Yeah.
The heavy machine gun smoke grenade launcher got BS attack minus SR -1, and I don't think that helps it enough.
Not for 6
Because
points more.
Not for the points.
Because it's still competing against either Janissaries or Azraels, and it doesn't compete.
Yeah.
It's not.
with either of them.
It's coming up short.
The Albedo -3 is interesting, but I think the HRL, if it does have the +1 burst on the HRL still, with a BS attack +1 special die on the profile, that is excellent. But if it doesn't, I think it's still just mediocre, and the fire teams that it's in not having the keywords means it just doesn't work. It gets overshadowed by too many things that just do the same thing better.
Yeah, we know the SD works in ARO.
Yes.
I don't strictly think it's a nerf aside from the fact that it costs more. Most of the time when you're shooting, you're going to miss 1 dice anyway, which kind of counteracts the SD, but it gets 2 dice in ARO, even when not being in a link. Yeah. But even for that, you're paying 44 points for the pleasure of a standard HI that is going to die in 1 order to an Ulhan. So, like, the game is slowly power creeping units like that out. If you don't have BS attack or MIM as an ARO piece now, you might be treading on thin ice.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Suryat HRL style ARO pieces just don't have the same value that they did in N4.
Yeah.
Do we just want to talk about the 2 flyers quickly?
Yeah, actually, if I flip over to vanilla, let's skip to Saladin first. And then
you want to do Saladin first?
The 2 flyers are both in vanilla. So Saladin in vanilla has changed vanilla.
Revolutionized it.
New faction now.
Yeah, Saladin got inspiring leadership.
Yep.
He was already an amazing lieutenant. Giving inspiring leadership to vanilla is just because they've got so many irregulars that you want to run.
Mm-hmm.
This makes the bike heavy vanilla absolutely viable again. So you could run 2 Coom Riders and then both the sisters, and you're not worried about how many
Nick, I'm thinking AVA 4 mutts.
Oh, I haven't even gotten to those yet. Yes, you can run 4 bikes, 4 mutts. Your Hunsacuts are now regular.
Even like Yan
completely
Yans
changes.
Yeah.
Yan Yans, Bashies, Delami. It completely changes how you can write vanilla lists.
Yep. I don't think people remember the days of N3 when AVA 4 mutts were just everywhere. And yeah, a Whip 15 regular jammer for 6 points that also has a chain rifle when you round the corner to try and get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
The only limitation here is going to be slots. And
Yes.
Huck might be turning, like, Huck game plan might be like, I guided Saladin. Please work. If it doesn't work.
So, because so many of those are so cheap, now you open up like Maggie.
Yep.
You don't have to sacrifice much to put Maggie in a vanilla anymore.
You don't.
The
You
Sunday
almost.
Butt-
It's almost to the point where you have to put Maggie in to fill the points.
yes, the Sunday Butt. It's overpriced probably for what it is, but if you're running like 4 mutts, you don't care.
Really, I think as Paul alluded to
Oh.
before,
Oh my gosh.
really, really important in
Okay,
ensuring
so,
that
we are-
the extension of this regime.
uh,
It's a really important piece of the
sorry, having to.
Oh, it's like
mute.
no, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Gee,
It's okay.
I thought that was unique for some reason.
No.
That's okay.
Oh right, you. I forgot Maggie is AVA2 in. Is that new?
Nope. Kevin was
Okay.
running 2 Maggies in N4.
Oh, I thought it was just in.
Oh, it might have just been in
Rama.
Rama. I don't know.
You can't duo them with themselves, so you can't get a special die on that. But, yeah, it just opens up Vanilla Hawk to so many different ways to build it that wasn't viable before.
Everyone's just hearing like it's a brave new world.
Well, on that, like you've got like the Sachas, the War Cores still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's just there's so many. It really makes Vanilla Hawk feel like a different sectoral from the Hawk sectorals.
Yep. There's lots of ways you can go. Like, you can fit your Tuaregs now, which are really good. You can shove a Fade into your opponent's face to try and kill the guided bot. And once, like, you've removed a lot of oppression to that, it's going to be nearly impossible to get to Saladin unless you have a drop troop or, like, Parachutist DZ or something like that. Because Mutts can shut anything down.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mutts are off switches for fucking everything.
Does Saladin still have? I could have sworn he had decoy at one point, but
That's the Star Martyr
did.
version.
oh, okay. Yeah, in this you don't have decoy. You just have some.
Ivory, get your stupid ass out of here. I'm going to settle for 4 irregulars. You are so full of shit. You're taking the LT
Yeah.
every time, Corbo.
Oh yeah. When I started first collecting Hawk, I grabbed a bunch of like lots of random stuff, and so I've got like 3 Saladins that are all the same sculpt.
Oh,
And that
So yeah,
and Corbo just made
Yeah,
a
running
great
good with you.
point. Hafsa, you just hired Saladin,
oh yeah,
so you can't
Yeah.
you can't really guide him reliably either. So
no, because you have how many? You have this many. You have this many Saladins.
yep. You only have 15 slots. Who gives a fuck? They're all regular.
Ivory,
Who wouldn't
Ivory,
take?
I've been sent.
Yeah.
I've been sent a 15. I've been sent a 15 model Hackislam list with 2 Magariba guards because of Saladin.
yeah.
What do you mean?
but
Of course he kept Strategos. He gained inspiring leadership. He didn't trade it. He
he
gained
just
it
Flat gained.
for 2 points.
Okay, for
Fucking
2 points.
bargain.
Yeah.
I'll take that deal
So-
any day.
He has the whole list of
It's okay.
lieutenant skills.
It's okay, guys.
He's-
Ivory has actually read the profile now, instead of just saying things without reading. We're good.
So, counterintelligence, inspiring leadership, lieutenant +1 command token, Strategos level 2.
Yep.
On top of that, NWI with shock immune, a repeater, albedo -6, and he's got triangulated fire
With an
on a
emitter.
BS13 emitter.
In a faction with the best irregulars in the game.
Not even close.
It's insane. Like this this is genuinely the most transformative update in the smallest amount of like in the littlest amount of like actual screen time.
this, like, 2 words, and you've completely changed
Yep.
how you can build this faction.
Yep.
Like actually entirely, like the balance has shifted. Like this is like like Hack Islam is now going to be before Inspiring Leadership Saladin and post Inspiring Leadership Saladin.
It almost
right.
it almost feels like a Wallace
Space
level.
Ranger also brings up a good point. On top of Hafsas, you've still got Bashies with Hollow
yes!
Mask, Hollow Echo.
Oh
So
my
you could potentially just
God.
go like, yeah, here's 4 Saladins, and
Yeah,
I only spent 14 points for 3 of them.
that's nuts.
It's just
Okay, vehicles.
Yep. All right.
So, okay, the Hatham, I'm not sure. It picked up MSV 1, I believe.
It gained MSV1. It
Yeah,
changed
yep.
its weapons. It got
So it
continuous
picked up
damage.
BS attack continuous damage.
and became BS13.
Yeah. So it's still Mib 6 with dodge neg 3. Got tech recovery. It's got the options of Red Fury, Panzerfaust, AP, heavy burst, or heavy shotgun +1 burst, chain rifle, Panzerfaust.
That is a fucking continuous damage Panzerfaust, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Usually you have to call that a Flammenspiel.
Yeah, usually you have to call that a Flammenspiel.
I'm not sure. I think it can work, but it doesn't fit into any of the lists that I would normally build.
I think it's decent. It reads like a fast Azrael.
I think you need to have a plan to get some vision control and cover it as it goes.
Yeah.
Like if you're taking Maggie, you probably don't want to take this because you're only going to have so much space on the table, and it really needs to hide.
I think it gets a big look now though, where before I don't think it was really getting a look.
Yeah.
Oh, Ivory's got a good point. It is still hackable.
Yeah, of course.
still hackable.
That's fine.
So like you need. This feels like I have control of the board, and now I'm just going to wipe you.
Yeah.
Because that, like the Red Fury with continuous damage feels like you want to run that up the side and then run it along their DZ.
Yeah, this is like my endless conga line of regular assholes have cleared all of the things, and this is cleanup.
Yeah, but as Corbo brings up, Vanilla Hawk is not for want of fast assault.
Yeah, you got the cum twins. You got buckets of cum.
You could do very similar things with a 6-point coup.
Oh man, you wait! I just realized something. We're gonna have to this argument's gonna get fucking rehashed again. There's now with Saladin, we're gonna have to have the fucking Hunziker argument again. Oh god.
What's the Hunziker argument?
It's just a joke because like I think every time I've ever talked about Hunzikers with Rob, we've gotten yelled at, and now it's gonna happen again.
It's a simpler argument now with Saladin.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Zabek. I thought I had a feeling of how they're supposed to be played, and then they rewrote it. However, this is a 33 points mini tag that happens to be S7 as well. So
yeah. So it's became BS13, gained BS attack neg 3, and tech recovery. The Spitfire became AP. The Operator is now BS13 and gains BS attack -3. Specialist Operative, Stealth, Terrain Total, and D charges. And the cost was reviewed, which means it went down, I think.
It also went up by 1 structure.
Oh, loving that.
So it is structure 2 with an escape system -2.
Yep.
And the model that pops out
He's real. He's a real
is real.
boy.
Yep. Yeah. It's a very good medium infantry. So
I'm a real
originally,
boy.
what I saw this doing was using its smoke to cover its own advance, and anything that can see through the smoke gets hit by albedo. And then if it die, because it's also got dodge -3. So if it smoked and an MSV tries to shoot through it, it's just hitting with a -9.
Ivory, it's Hack
Yeah,
Islam.
like-
It's so BS13 isn't an argument. Stop saying that.
So I think with this, like, it's armor 5, BTS 6, 3 structure
And BS attack -3.
with an AP spit. So it's a tag for 33 points. Like, this is what the Iguana looked like prior to its update for 33 points.
Yeah.
If I have to hear it's so BS13
It-
one more
it-
fucking time.
It also, the Iguana also had an AP HMG though.
True, but this thing moves 11 inches, so it just moves an extra range band instead of having to shoot an extra range band.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. There's just a situation of if you're facing the counter of this unit, its lows are really low, but its highs are like I'm spending less money for an Iguana.
Oh yes, I agree that Iguana was awful beforehand, but this is that for 33 points, not 60 something.
Yeah, again, well, it's 33 points. It's going to see some amount of
Yeah.
play probably.
Like, it is not something you'll take in most lists, but I absolutely think there is a place for this, and it can make a good oh, actually, there you go. Blue Wolf is another comparison for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And yeah, 33 points. Like I said, vanilla Hawk, where points are not an issue anymore.
The price is just right. Like the price is just right for this thing.
And you are right. The sculpt is incredible. Who doesn't want to like play with Dune models?
True.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I thought no. The other one's the Ornithopter. The Hatham is the Ornithopter, I think.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah,
You can proxy it because it's basically
You
the
can
same
proxy
thing.
100%.
Yep.
So that's Hack Islam. Welcome to your new faction.
Jordan, we're
Yeah.
we're witnessing Ivory delve into their boomer stage. They're like, the old stuff is better.
Off you go, I. That's it. That's it, Grandpa. Let's
give-
get you down for your afternoon nap before you aggravate one of your fencing injuries.
give me my Azrael and Mukhtar any day.
Oh, this one is the Ornithopter. All right, thanks, Peter Arbo.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Cool.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing this pop up. It's
100%.
not one of the best vehicles, but I think it's probably a sleeper.
We can legitimately like speed through the rest of this basically because it's not a lot of like important stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
I
think
wouldn't be too sure.
a lot of the other ones are more minor.
What are you?
They
updates.
are slightly minor. So Switch's grouper got Tackaware. That's
Yep.
pretty good. They got extra CC and extra weapon crap, whatever. That's fine. Tackaware's the main bit. Triggermen got base attack +1 special dice.
Okay.
And they're linkable, obviously, on the is the Neurocynetics linkable? I don't think it is. I can't remember. Anyway, but the Neurocynetics is naturally a burst 2.5 multi-sniper with mimetism and 2 wounds and 360 visor and all that jazz. It is
Okay.
47 points, so it kind of reads like a long range, fucking dick butt.
Dick butt?
Yeah, sun dick butt.
Oh, sure.
So not entirely sure how often you'd use that, but best 2.5 multi-sniper in ARO is pretty cool. And then the Go Pod's just slightly better, obviously. The multi-rifle, which no one ever takes, doesn't cost any SWIC. But aside from that, it's fairly unchanged. Aside from all the new rules and all that shit.
Triggermen are wild cards, just as a heads up.
Is the Neurosynetics a wild card?
They are just wild cards, because there's no FTO option, so it's all wild cardable.
There you go. 2.75 multi-sniper. Or it is a total reaction HMG bot with a multi-sniper. That's pretty cool. But it is 47 points. So I don't think you're taking it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Ivor there. The switches group it's none of them are large updates, but it just pushes them a little bit further in several different ways.
Yeah.
And I also say getting TAC aware means there's more chances to successfully transform.
Yeah, there's more to
that
like.
mechanic.
Mhm.
Okay,
Wait,
Aleph.
who got regenerate?
Who got regenerate? What?
Ivory saying something got regeneration or had regeneration. I don't know. I think that Corby. I think there's definitely going to be experimentation with Triggermen now. 100%.
Triggermen have regeneration. They've made it phys equals 14.
Oh, okay, cool. So apparently the important one for Aleph is the Satra. They're medium infantry now. Phys 11. They gained stealth and climbing plus. Their multi-rifle option was removed, and the new multi-marksman rifle option was added, and the hacker option has gained firewall -3. And then, the dart changes that we talked about in MO, they carried over to Aleph as well.
Yep. The K2 got a parachutist?
They already had one.
Did they?
I believe they already had that.
I don't
the
think
parachutist got special ops in Gizmo Kit.
Okay.
So it's a more useful parachutist.
Sure. I never saw anyone take it, but okay. That's fine. Toha got stuff. I can't tell what stuff it got. It just looks like everything either got
hold
some...
on. I have a message from Ed that I can actually read out here. Where is it?
Oh no.
In other news, his standard Toha list has gained like 15 points. Most of these were from swapping out the TAC officer with a second Kriegel due to the AVA changes. McCool's are not back. They no longer have a wet noodle, but they still are harder to throw smoke with and burst 1 heavy flamethrowers. But you might play 1 now, I think.
Right.
And again,
the McCulls seem playable for a close assault, close combat model.
Yes.
Rather than being
unplayable.
Yes.
And yeah, the K1 stuff went down in points.
Yep. 012. Multi-sniper Capo went down to 1 SWIC. Blue Code's got Discover +6. And Disco Balls.
Which makes an interesting option for slotting a Blue Coat into a unit.
Yeah, that will make people take the model, finally.
Yeah.
16-point Disco Balls is good.
16-point Disco Balls is just, yep. Ivory, I completely agree with you. I am so glad that McCool's are not back. Fuck McCool's.
Yeah, honestly, actually, the Keeney Sniper being 1 SWIC is actually a pretty big change in OSS, because they're quite SWIC limited because you're taking proxies.
That's true. So, Penlo, are you just taking like an extra hacker now, basically?
Yeah, you can fit like an extra Deva or an extra Danavas.
Like an extra Danavas or something. Yeah, let us know, I guess. What did they change about the Firebat?
A 3 half SWIC just opens up more hacker options, I think.
Yeah, it does.
The Firebat became BS13 Arm 4. It lost its +1 damage, but it gained +1 special dice. It gained NCO, Tech Recovery, and it was added to Samara with some different changes to weapons. So there's now AP SMG Thunderbolt Light Rocket Launcher, or a multi-rifle, heavy riot stopper, glue gun, and Blitzen.
Yeah, Techno, that's actually a pretty good read, I think. The NCO is going to be good in Torchlight because they do have that fucking
+1 LT.
That one. Yep.
The
I can't
Raven
remember what
Eye.
the profile's called. The Raven Eye, there it is.
Yep. And it went down a few points as well.
Yep.
But
Good-
it
good
now
changes.
has it now has 3 guns to cover the rage.
Yeah. Good changes. Good changes.
Oh, it's so silly. NA2. Hawkwood got changed a little bit. The NA2 Hannibal got a little bit spicy.
Does he just become the one in Pano?
No. He
Ooh.
does not. He has the base attack +1 burst, the sensor and the tackle the +1 SD that he has in NCA. But aside from that, he gets counterintelligence in the non-NCA variant.
Penlo. So Penlo's saying apparently it opens up Swick necessary to put in stuff like Dart Mine Layer, which is good
Yep, I agree.
because I think Dart Mine Layer is interesting as.
Ada got an
Okay, yeah,
extra decoy.
Yep.
Woo.
Got a Chain of Command option.
Chain of command.
Swick 0 in Drew's Ikari, Swick 0.5 in Imperial Service and White Company.
Yep. And then
Octavia has gained Albedo -3 with all her costs being reviewed.
how much does she cost? More. She went up in cost. Oh well.
Spicy.
That's fine.
Did Hawkwood go down or up in points?
I think he went up.
Really?
I think people were taking him a lot outside of Australian meta.
Wow, that's a spicy one.
Oh, sorry, maybe not. Sorry, he's 35 points. I was thinking of the other one. I think he maybe went down a point.
Okay.
I can't remember how much he was.
Hold
But
on,
he's-
I'll go on Human Sphere quickly.
He's 35 now. Oh, he would have gone down a point because it's a K1 sniper.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Let's find out. So K1 Sniper was 36 points.
Yeah, now he's 35.
How many Swick was it before?
1.5.
He's lost half a
Okay,
Swick
so
as
it's down
well.
to 1 Swick as well.
Good change.
Yeah,
We like that.
doesn't really change that much about him though. We can see here what combined army have gained and lost. They've gained Rodox, Victor Mesa, Ranters, Puzzlers. The R-Drone went down 1. They've lost Nox, Samaritans, Tigers, Dukash, Pandora, Tusa, Drakios, and Patroclus.
Yep. The fire teams were changed, so the Achilles fire team was removed, the Rodoc was added to the Morat fire teams, Nexus added and Dukash removed in Overdron fire teams. The Legate FTO and Victor Mesa were added to wildcards. The TAC
Legate
ones we
wildcard
already
is
went
nice.
through. Yep. In Shaz, R-Drones, again, AVA adjusted. They added Shavshi to Jace and Guelos in their that word shock fire team. And that keyword was added to Hashtet and Victor Mesa in wildcards.
Yeah, so a lot of keywords now, like Victor and Korax have Shazvasti keywords.
Yep.
You can form like Jaith links because they have the Shazvasti keyword as well. So you don't need a Guilo or 2 Jace with wildcards because wildcards now are a bit better for them. It's not massive changes, but it's nice.
Yeah, it is. Is there any gas in like Aguelo with Victor Mesa?
Yeah, I think so. That's a really easy way to stack White Noise and Albedo.
Yeah. And it also gives your Guelos a Tinbot firewall Tinbot against fucking.
Yeah. You can obviously only do that Albedo White Noise trick with the HMG. You can't do it with the HRL.
Yeah.
But it is a cool little piece of tech where like I have an MSV piece. Like cool, it's at neg 12.
Yep. Is the stream still up? Because it looks like it's crashed on Discord.
That's still up. I think so.
Okay, cool. It's just on my end then, probably. That's fine.
We're breaking YouTube.
No, that's
Uh,
good.
I don't see
Ivory,
anything
don't you make
happening
fun
on
of
the
my
stream in
pronunciations.
Discord.
I'll fight you. What was that, Nick?
Yeah, I don't see anything happening on the stream in Discord either. It's just blank on the
People are replying.
RB homepage.
Let us know if the stream's
Guys,
broken.
yeah, guys, can you sound off in chat if the stream's broken? We're just taking a sec. It's up on YouTube. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it might just be us then. It might just be you and me then, Nick.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Tristan's away, I guess. So in Winter Force, the Infirmers were removed, and Blade Ops FTO were Fusiliers added to the Fusiliers fire team. The Winter Force Machinist was removed.
I said, thanks for letting us know for all the people who confirmed in chat.
Oh, cool. Thanks, guys. The Winter Force Machinist was removed from the Nisei fire teams. The Infirmers were removed from the Winter Force Beta fire teams. And Infirmers and Winter Force Machinists were added to wildcards. Yep. In White Banner, the Yinshi FTO was changed to a Yinshi Yi Mao in the White Banner fire teams. And then Kapu Kalki, there was all the fire teams changes that Nick mentioned. In USAF, there's a new USAMC fire team. Wild Bill has gained Grunts in the Grunts fire team. The 1112
Wild Bill
motorized.
finally has a key word.
Yay! He's
In a
gained
faction.
Yep,
Somewhere.
and the 112 motorized gained Mavericks in the Mavericks fire team. Oh, okay, and
that's
Triggermen
nice.
were added to wild cards. That is new.
Okay, yeah, it looks like the Discord is doing weird things, but
This
apparently,
Discord can be dead. I don't care about that.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Discord can be dead because we're just talking through fire team stuff now, I think.
Yeah.
And in Toha, the Kielsan was added to the Rex Escort fire teams, and the Kielsan was added to Chaxa fire teams. And that's everything.
Mm-hmm. A quick discussion only took 3.5 hours.
Really took 3.5 hours. How do we feel about the changes, guys? Because this is almost bigger than like N4 to N5.
I wouldn't go that far, but
There's a lot.
Yeah,
it's the
I
biggest.
wouldn't go that far. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
It's the biggest, like, small mid-season update they've ever done.
Yeah,
we did
Penlo,
the
we
rules
talked about a
changes
lot of the
first.
rules changes.
But yeah, a lot of the rules changes are not actually changing the rules, they're just clarifying, and they've done a really good job at hitting some of the points where it was ambiguous and just rewriting the entire chunk so
Yeah.
that it is now much more clear. Even some of the stuff like with disco ball, they've added in a sentence clarifying that disco balls are never face to face, and that if the disco ball itself is destroyed, then the field around it immediately goes away as well.
Yeah. Watch out, guys. Ivory, in a first time, Ivory has opinions. I never would have guessed it. Yeah, the O12 changes are like kind of sneaky as well. Like that Blue Coat Disco Baller is just going to find its way into a whole bunch of lists, I reckon.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it was not evenly distributed, but I like that they focused more on factions that were not really feeling like they were playing well enough and bring them up as a whole rather than sprinkle some everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's also stuff like they didn't nerf a bunch of things outside of Vanilla Combined. Like, I was really expecting Pano to cop a couple of slaps, but we really didn't.
Not after Pano got 3 new sectorials that got a lot of cool stuff. I don't think they were going to slap it at all.
I was surprised that the French got 2 updates, like less than a week after their rules were released.
Yeah. I think, yeah, that feels like pretty much everything. Like, next wave feel really good. Like, I think, again, next wave you're going to be building with constraints because of the points costs and the low end. but I think there's a lot to love there, and I think there's a lot of really cool stuff there. Vanilla Combined are just sort of a different faction now, almost. Like, the Rodok Fire Team is genuinely going to change almost everything about them. Because you can do like you can do Grunted,
better to run.
Absolutely.
So
you can run like a Rodok duo instead of like an actual fire team, because I think that'll be fine. And then you can still run the extra fire team. Ed's here. Hey, Ed, do you have any major opinions about Toha? Because I just sort of mentioned that you said your list went down in points. While if Ed wants to type that out, you did in fact miss Toha. But if you have opinions about Toha, feel free to put them here and I will read them out for everyone to hear. Or you can DM them to me, whatever you would prefer. Thank you, Ivory. Yeah, I think Next Wave is super cool. The fact that you've got all of these like neat, like the coolest like fire teams chart, I think, not particularly close. I think there's a lot of depth there. And yeah, I just think in general there's just a ton of really cool stuff. Yeah, AVA2 Kriegel are amazing in Toha. Sounds about right. Is that the one with the Sixth Sense Ferroware guy, I think?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the Sixth Sense Ferroware guy. Yeah. Saves you like 12 points. That sounds about right.
Oh, the Kriegel? Yeah, the Kriegel's the one that I always look at and go, this would be good at AVA 2.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's the Eraser Mirror Ball. Yeah, 22 points is hard to argue on that one.
Oh, big time. I like that. I think that's super cool.
Oh, sorry, that's a Sixth Sense Eraser.
Yeah, Sixth Sense Eraser.
Ooh.
The changes to the Sukiel K1 Sniper invalidate the Gao rail. Yep.
Hurry up and
sounds
delete
about
Toha
right.
from the game.
No, leave Toha. But yeah, I'm wondering if Vanilla Combined is like you run like a duo of Rodoks and then you run like the extra Haris maybe. I don't know. There's like a bunch of really cool stuff.
Well, it's kind of pushing you towards Coronted or Anathematic again, isn't it?
Yeah, it is 100%.
Yes, but it's a fairer fight because now the Anathematic lieutenants aren't paying for hidden deploy.
Yeah. Techno, I don't think Ruby Monday is going to really do anything in KCF. I think she's just a little bit too much of a random grab bag. The Killsan are too expensive and still can't link with a specialist. That is a good point. Alright, I think probably can end it off here. Thank you everyone for joining us. For the Australians who have gotten up at like 9 a.m. when this started. And for the international audience for whom this is probably at a better time than we usually do any of our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Those who are in the live chat, I will unmute you as stream ends. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Sheskin LT is Sheskin LT. She's just about the same as she always was. She didn't change. You probably take her with a Caliban still. Alright, cool. Tristan, you able to end the stream?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Goodbye, everyone.